learned your favorite spell.
No.
I did.
Polymorph?
Fire? What did you learn? Fireball?
I'll cast it in a second.
Okay.
He refuses to learn Fireball. Is that Scarlet in the background? Did Scarlet just walk by?
No.
Oh,
The
I
other
was like,
older
get
daughter.
her in. She's in the house.
I know. She's
I mean,
working.
Fireball is good, but people use it too often. Be a little creative here. Wizards
That's
have
what-
access to 80 gazillion spells.
I
Use
know.
something other than Fireball once in a
No,
while.
use Fireball. Fireball.
That's-
Just
Oh,
Only
hell
when
yeah.
you're a sorcerer with
Fireball.
metamagic.
No, I made
Use
a pact
Fireball
with
when you're a
not
sorcerer
ever-
with metamagic.
Fireball first level. Cantrip.
Yeah.
Fireball second level. Fireball third level. That's what it should be.
Hell,
Well, I
hell
mean,
yeah.
light clerics get Fireball, so just play a light cleric.
Light
and you
clerics,
can heal
holla.
and spurn.
Yeah. No, Fireball's boring.
Says the guy's never used it
I've used it and I was like, boring.
as an NPC,
Oh,
though.
rolling the
Doesn't
massive
count.
pile of damage is just so boring.
I know.
He's like,
Exactly.
I hate all this dice. All these numbers I gotta add up.
Well, the thing is, you got to make. For me, I gotta make sure that all the creatures you blast are all screaming in utter horrific burning pain.
Yeah.
You gotta describe it, and the smoke, and you smell their flesh burning, and they're screaming and running off.
Jeez.
So
Gotta
that's fun.
listen
See?
to Ron
Now it's
screaming
fun.
in your ear.
But third level spells, I mean, there's so many cool ones. I can make, enemies fight each other, and I can it's cool.
Oh yeah, third level is great for spells.
I still remember the first time I cast Burning Hands, and Ron described the cave woman, her face melting off, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be a good campaign. I'm gonna like this."
You got to describe horrific.
Well, you were the
scenes.
burning cleric, the fiery cleric or something, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, remember how you started off? You were at the farm. So he started playing first time ever. He wants to play his character, and he's at a farm. I don't remember if you had the backstory or whatever, but he was a fire guy, and then and of course he's at a farm. Like we'd like you to take him. We really don't.
Yeah,
need
yeah,
him."
yeah.
Oh yeah. It was like a village that all they grew was wheat, and they're like, "Get him out of here."
You kept burning the crops. Yeah.
Sounds
It
a
was
good
great.
intro. Yeah, he's you can take him really, truly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a problem.
Did you say she was playing tonight or no?
Scarlet?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Scarlet. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I said
no.
Jinx.
She's kind of off for December because she's
Oh, okay.
busting her butt at the restaurant.
Should be
All
logged
the
in.
Christmas and holiday parties and stuff.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Hopefully
she's
Griffin
been
doesn't
working,
call again.
Yesterday, today, tomorrow.
Yeah.
These
Well.
fancy parties.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm not invited to any of them. I'm stuck
Dads
here.
never are.
You can't bring your dad.
You're embarrassing me, Dad.
Yeah, she doesn't even want me to have a party there. It's like no.
You just
You can't bring your Dungeons and Dragons dad to your cool work party.
You get the soup course, and you're just like,
I'll just be like, hey, that's my daughter over there.
Soup
Yeah.
dripping from his beard as he says it.
yeah, exactly.
Dude, it wouldn't be soup. It'd be like, $130 steak.
Eat the roast
Ah.
chicken
Hanging
with your
off of my-
hands.
Wait a minute. Where does she work?
exactly.
$130 steak?
Oh yeah, 130. I was thinking it was 156 or something like that.
What?
The porterhouse and then
Whoa. Sounds
they
like
Where
have
does
a
she
ribeye.
work?
Redbird. You can look it up. Redbird.la. I think. Redbird.
Alright, looking $160 steak. I shudder when I spend 20 on a steak.
yeah.
Dude, they got $30 glasses of wine now.
This is why you go at like 3 to 4 when you can get a 6-ounce sirloin for $10.
Wow, that's fancy.
Yeah.
Redbird.com?
.la.
.law.
La.
See? That's where she works.
Hey Ron, I just looked at my character sheet and I saw that I have a staff from the shaman and a tome from the shaman, which I never even looked at.
Whose fault is that?
All I'm getting is Redbird coffee.
Wait, you're now Ron's muted.
Redbird.la. Redbird.la.
Oh, Redbird.la. I thought you said L-A-L-A.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get that staff from you.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I
know.
had a wand.
Let's staff it up, Marquis.
I found a wand. We found a wand when you were out, and I was supposed to convince you to either teach me how to use it or give me the staff.
I'll teach you how to use it. Oh wow, yeah, I can pass on knowledge for sure. Yeah. So I'll Okay, so look at this. So check out this giant. You ready? See this giant right here? We just killed these giants, which is pretty crazy. I did it with some spells. Mostly, it was mostly me. And then, so just if you take the wand and you point it at one of the giants, and then like feel it a little bit, and say like, you know, feel like what it's trying to tell you to say, and then say it. It could be like abracadabra, or it could be like get back, ye fiend, or whatever. But like say something and like point at it and shoot it at something. Do it.
You don't think you should inspect the wand first before
No,
I
you
use
got
it?
this. Magic is easy, man. Magic's easy. It's cool.
That's why it takes years and years and years to learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
How about I
easy.
hand you the wand and you do it first, and then
Okay.
I'll try it after you.
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll take the wand and I'll sort of like shake it a little bit, and then I'll blow on it, and I'll twirl it around like, you know, like a drummer stick, and then I'll point it at something and I'll go, Kazam!
What did you do?
Please don't make me roll for anything.
I tried to use the wand, Ron, with its code word.
Kazam.
against one of the dead zombie bodies.
Yeah.
Roll your Arcana on that.
Okay. Arcana. Yeah. I got a natural one.
Blows up in your face.
Okay.
Sounds
See?
right.
Douge.
And like my hair's all plastered
one.
back, and I'm like, yeah, it's a wand of.
You don't know what it is, and yow! It flies in the air, it flips out of your hand. One of your spells kind of goes off with it
Okay.
that you weren't expecting to. Whatever spell, like you have a shooting spell, firebolt or something like that.
I don't really have any shooting spells. I have a chill touch. Maybe the hand from the grave just slaps me across the face.
No, not chill touch. Some other spell. Anything else?
So I have. Maybe I have Tasha's hideous laughter. Maybe that makes me start
No.
laughing. Thunderwave.
Chill
I
touch.
Thunderwave.
What's one where you
Thunderwave.
have to roll to hit?
Shocking grasp. Chill touch. You have to roll to hit.
To hit?
Yeah.
Oh, that one.
It's a terrible name spell.
Ah.
It's not
Should be
a touch
necrotic
spell.
blast or something. Necrotic
Yeah, it's
shots.
Yeah, and I have to make a ranged spell attack against a creature, and it's at 120 feet, not touch.
So one necrotic burn on yourself.
Ah! See?
You drop the wand.
Okay. Could I pick it back up again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's easy. All you gotta do is, that was fine. I meant to do that.
I think I might stick to the staffs. You want to show me what you got?
Oh yeah, dude! I got this staff. It's so cool. It's like a staff where I think why don't you try it, because it might be magical. I don't know, but now that you've learned how to do magic for me, now you can try.
Hey, that wolf's sneaking away.
Is there a wolf?
He's sneaking away. Did we already interrogate him?
No, the last thing we did was I casted Tasha's hideous laughter on the wolf, so it's like laughing on the ground.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah. So we get. I'm
How
like,
long's it
Marquise,
last?
it's 1 minute, so we should probably tie it up. Anybody have?
Oh,
rope?
so we're in combat.
Yeah.
We just finished.
My bad, guys.
Anybody have
Just
rope?
waking up.
I have rope.
Oh, you
Here you
want to
go.
tie the rope up there, buddy?
Sure.
All right, let's tie it up.
All right. I tie the wolf up. There we go.
Talk about skills, drawing skills, right there.
Okay. So now, hey, Marquise, let's try this staff out. And I sort of like go over to the wolf, and I'm like, hey, my friend here is learning how to use this awesome staff. He's going to practice on you. Is that cool?
Oh, so you?
I think I heard him say yes.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry.
Didn't
sorry.
say no.
Wait, I'm sorry, Scar. You have a staff, but you don't know what it is.
No idea. It's the staff of the
Okay.
shaman.
Right.
So he has a staff that he doesn't know what it is, and I have a wand, and I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so you give him the staff?
Yeah, I'm gonna give him the staff and be like, hey, why don't you try this out?
Okay, roll. Jinx, roll your art. Roll your, I guess, religion, right? Roll your religion as you look at this staff, this gnarly looking, not gnarly, but naughty looking staff that he's handed you.
Why isn't that showing up? That makes me mad.
The die roll.
Yeah. That pisses me off because that's probably the only time I'll ever get a nat 20 in my life. But it doesn't count if you can't see it. How can it make it
it'll
reconnect,
you roll it,
Rob?
you see it, right?
Yeah.
It should load on us at some point, right? Is it through D&D Beyond or through the Roll20?
Dude, D&D Beyond. How do I roll in Roll20?
Do you have Beyond 20 installed in your browser?
But yeah, he does.
Yeah, I have it just like Rob told me to do before.
Oh.
I mean,
You're just trying to roll in roll 20,
Yeah.
like without D&D Beyond.
No,
Like you just
I'm
wanna-
on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
And I
it's not
rolled.
linked, huh?
You see
I
when you mouse
thought he had
over,
linked before.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Just give me 2 seconds.
when you
I'm
mouse
just
over
going to
the
try a different browser.
yeah, when you mouse over it, does it come up with like a little 20 on the ability?
No.
Okay, it should if it's Beyond 20 is installed.
Okay. So yeah, I'm in the wrong browser. That's why.
Mm. Yeah, it's a browser specific
Chrome,
extension.
Chrome is the one.
Yeah, I was on
It's another one.
Safari.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm gonna go over to the wolf while he's doing that and be like, see this guy? He's a little bit crazy. He's gonna try your staff on you, but you know, if you want to tell me what's going on with these giants and how we can get in there, I might be able to convince him not to.
He's all.
He
I
was
must go
speaking,
back to my master. You don't speak
Ah.
giant, right?
I speak.
No.
Yeah, who speaks giant? I speak giant. No, I don't speak
Rhaenyra
giant.
does.
Yeah, I speak
Elvira.
giant.
Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
Yes, Elvira. Think Elvira.
So
Good song.
yeah. So I'm like, I didn't think this through. I can't understand what he's
Yeah, he's
saying.
just going, you know, and of
Yeah.
course Rhaenyra's to, can you, I must go back to my master, I want to go back to my master. Ooh, let me go.
With a rather unimpressed look, I translate everything he's saying to the others.
So Jinx, you rolled a nat 20. So you get a feeling of this staff, and what it does is it's a simple staff, but it's still very handy. It doubles the range of your spells. You cast them.
Like a free feat, basically. Spell sniper.
Awesome.
Wait, all
Something.
spells or just attack spells?
I'm gonna say all spells.
Does that include touch?
No.
Like, okay.
How do you double?
That would be
All
cool.
range.
Well,
Yeah,
spell
I was
sniper-
hoping he was going to say yes.
Touch
I was
is-
hoping he
Your
was
mage
going
hand, if you have mage hand, you get
Like my feathers.
mage
Think
hand.
about it. Like it extends my
Yeah.
feathers and my powers in my feathers.
Yeah.
My feathers touch you.
That's cool.
Come on, I'm Birdman. No? Okay.
Spell sniper extends touch spells to like 30 feet, I think, which is crazy.
No, spell sniper doubles the range of spells that need an attack roll on
Oh,
your
right.
part,
Gotcha.
and it gives you a free attack cantrip from any spell list.
Oh yeah, cool. Cool.
Well,
Cool.
yeah. That's it's double the range.
I keep seeing an error code now that I'm on the right browser. Do you know how I fixed that?
With magic.
I thought so.
Error code through D&D Beyond, or through Roll20?
Yeah, through D&D Beyond. It keeps saying that it's not finding a campaign to connect to.
Is your Roll20 in the same browser?
Now it is. Yeah.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out. But times 2 range for your spells. We'll see what happens. If it's
All right.
too crazy, I might bring it back a notch.
Whoa, healing word. Oh, you're a cleric, right?
Yep.
Healing word, 60 feet range. Boom. Worth it right there.
That's awesome.
Good, that's all it does then.
Just kidding.
I mean, it would still be awesome if it just did that.
Why healing word is only 30 feet?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
but it's a bonus action to heal. So we'll have someone drop unconscious, and then they have a 60 feet range now to bring them up again. Cure wounds is overrated.
Yeah.
Cure wounds only out of battle, never in battle.
Yeah.
In battle, cure wounds is useless.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
Um.
Healing word it is. I like Lesser Restoration and Prayer of Healing. I can't wait to try those out.
Oh, those are good too.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm feeling really sick. Oh gosh, I think I have a disease.
Oh, good.
Thanks, guy.
Thanks for reminding me.
Thanks.
Well, if you're poisoned
Damn
or you have
it.
disease or something, then you're going to be at disadvantage to stuff.
Wait a minute. When he gets remove curse, could he just remove the death curse? I'm gonna
Yeah,
guess
sure.
that's a no.
Yeah, sure.
But...
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. Hey, we're all done, guys. Okay, next campaign.
You got remove curse. We're
You're
done.
immortal.
Roll credits.
All right. What else? Anyone else
Well-
got any things they want to do or
You gotta
change?
check out-
Change or
Yeah, I
there's
got
a
this
wand
wand.
sitting there. Oh, you still
Well,
got that
I'm gonna-
wand?
I'm gonna pick up the wand and just like stick it in my belt and be like, yeah, I got this.
All right.
But I also have this.
Uh,
Respect it.
I also have this tome from the shaman. Can I try reading that?
Tome from the shaman.
Shaman. Is that a religious practitioner?
Yeah.
Wouldn't I have a better chance with religion checking that than you would with arcane?
Maybe. I have a +8 Arcana.
Isn't religion intelligence based?
Yeah.
He still might be better.
Yeah.
That's true. You're probably definitely better. I
have
think the only thing is useless.
Clerics should get expertise in
I
religion.
know, right?
Just baseline.
This tome you got. You don't know what it is, right?
Nope, no idea.
Oh,
Just
okay. So what are you gonna do with it?
can I just like
Examine.
sort of read it, look at the spine?
Yeah.
Maybe lick-
Okay.
lick a
So,
little bit?
yeah, Arcana.
Arcana. 11.
No, you're still not sure. It's definitely
Okay.
older stuff. I mean, I think you could read it, but you don't. It doesn't seem very important to you. But if I told you what it was, you probably would figure it out. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
All right, I'm just gonna put it in my backpack.
Is anyone gonna speak to the wolf further? Because I'm
No.
I'm kind of interested in doing so.
Yeah, I think you should speak to the wolf because we don't understand what the hell it's saying.
Fair enough. So Runar is gonna kind of nudge it with her boot a little bit. How many
Makes
more are
sense.
there?
How many more? What? Take me back to my master. There's only one master.
Well, who is he then?
Who is she?
Ooh, spicy.
Ooh.
What's her name?
My master is. I'm the DM who never remembers their names. Hold on a sec.
I feel you.
Griffin always asks me. The first thing he asks me, "What's the name of this?" I'm like, "All right, everyone, stop! I have to do some research."
Okay.
I forgot one of my own NPC children's name the other day and had to switch it to Fang, and so I had to change her whole persona to like a wild girl because I couldn't remember her actual name.
Check this out. You may. I'm gonna go ahead and do it the right way.
Oh, nice.
See? See, I'm not just like throwing a bunch of, I'm not just making stuff up, okay?
Oh, so no improv, huh?
Well,
I see.
gosh, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, okay. Here we are. Droofy!
What now?
Take me to Master Droofy!
Roofie?
Droofy.
Roofie.
Roofie.
like when you drug someone. Okay.
Droofy. Take me back. I want to go back to my master.
Is your master a frost giant like these?
They are, yes. They are my all of them. Take me back.
Oh.
I don't want to be here.
Can you ask him
You
why
want to
they
go back
came
to
here?
the ice dome?
Wait, say who? What? Say it again. Somebody? I didn't hear either of you.
I asked if the wolf wanted to go back to the ice dome, or would he like to go back to Icewind Dale?
To the ice, to the ice, to the snow, to winter. I want to go. Hey, I rhymed. I'm
Oh, that was good.
gonna try that the whole night. Yeah, right.
Well, why have you come here?
Roll to see if he starts to growl like angrily or not maybe or just doesn't want to say anything.
Animal handling or persuasion?
Persuasion. You're more talking to him than.
He's also a monstrosity, I think so. 22.
Nice.
Okay. I don't have to talk to you.
Hmm.
You're not my master, Droofy. She will kill all of you.
I'm not your master, but I'm keeping you from her right now. Don't you want to see her again?
Oh, master!
Answer our questions, and maybe we'll let you see her again.
I'll answer one question. Let me go.
I turn to the others. He says he'll answer one more question. He hasn't yet told me why the frost giants are here in the jungles.
I don't think he's going to tell us anything worth keeping him alive.
Well, he's certainly whining. I'd rather him stop fairly soon if possible.
Where the heck did everybody go?
Seems our
I know.
seems our
right?
companions are caught for words. So
No,
I say
no.
we take him out of his misery.
I'm sure they're comparing wands and tomes and stuff over there in the corner.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, let's search for treasure and get some XP.
All right, I guess it's just Jinx and I doing it. Okay, roll
Yep,
perception.
Give me all the money.
Heck, they just. Okay, so that's 1,000.
Sorry, Leela started going crazy over there. She was
Oh,
mashing her baby into this pot and was making this
All right.
crazy noise. I was like, what's happening?
And
All
Sam
right.
went to help, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's exactly what I was
She's
thinking.
fine. She's fine.
I could hear everything. It's funny. I was like, Sam's out there too?
Yeah, I could hear. I was muted, but I was
Yeah.
I had to go to the bathroom.
So did you guys both hear that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you should ask him. We'll take you back to your master. Just tell us how to get past all the defenses.
That's a good one.
Ah,
you will kill my master. Take
Do you
me
care
back.
about the other frost giants?
Take me. I want to go back to the winter. Only the frost giants can take me back.
Why are the frost giants here?
Let me go.
This is a very annoying monstrosity.
Yeah.
I know.
Guiding bolt to the
I rolled
face.
really high.
What?
Does someone want to threaten it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him I'm going to shoot him with a guiding bolt that now doubles in range if he doesn't talk.
Yeah, you can shoot.
Yes, I'm
try out
sure
your
he's
double
very
range.
concerned about the range.
But
Tied up
I'm
as
ready.
he is, the range is very important to him.
Yeah, and while you're doing that, I will make my hand crackle with electricity
Ooh.
and bring it close to him so it like sparks next to him and about to shock and grasp him and be like, I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this. Don't
Yeah,
just
he's
don't
like
please don't make me.
growling and
Can I get some insight on what would make him more compliant?
Ooh, yeah, maybe some.
I guess.
Oh, I have a good idea.
If you want to be
Okay.
smart about it.
You think you can out
All right. Well,
do me
wait,
with dice
Wait, while you're
rolls?
doing that, wait,
I'm going to try.
I have a good idea too. But you go first.
So, while she's engaging the wolf, I'm just trying to check its body movement, see if it's flinching, see if it's trying to give off the impression it's more aggressive than it actually is, and maybe we can be more alpha or more stronger in the conversation and make it bow down to our demands.
Someone.
I know
someone
just the
knows their
thing.
Dog thing.
I know just the thing.
Oh.
I
Well, damn, man.
yeah.
That comment made me roll low.
What'd you roll? Oh, you roll a 10? Oh, sorry.
I got
You can only see the tips of your eyebrows, Roby-Wan.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I go, oh, dude, I got just the thing. And I go over to the wolf. And I'm like, hey, could you ask if it's like, if it's hungry? You must be hungry, right? I mean, you've been wandering out here in the jungle for a long time. You know, it's hot. You were just in this battle. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't mind a little snack, right? And then I go over to the giant next to him and I whip out my blade quarterless and I just carve some muscle from the giant's thigh. And I go over to the wolf and I'm like, here, I got a snack for you.
Oh, geez, definitely could have conjured food and water.
All right, you see it kind of, it kind of like, I want to, I'll take it, give it to me, I'll eat it.
All right. I sort of toss it to the wolf. Yeah.
Right, and he starts eating, even in the ropes. It wants to get out of the ropes, though. It's starting to get like kind of stressful in the rope, starting to like really strain it, and it's getting a little aggravated now.
Well, that didn't work very well. I thought he would be scared because, you know.
It's all
Is your master
mangy
here?
and sweaty and hot and flies all around it. It's got the rashes and the heat rash type skin around its wherever the flesh is kind of raw.
Freezing touch or
I take my spear out and kind of shift it from hand to hand for a moment before pointing it directly over where his heart would be. Is your master here or in the ice and snow? Where is she? In the jungles or Icewind Dale?
In the winter ice. Take me back to my master. Oh.
I don't think we can reason with it. Should we put him down?
I think maybe we. Oh yeah, we had this whole plan
to tame it. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, or like, I mean, it has to know its way into the winter ice, right? I mean, I guess we could walk in too, but like, we need.
Yeah,
to
but he
find
also knows how to howl, and he probably also
true.
smells familiar to them.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't think he'll survive much in this climate.
Right.
Does monstrosity have to worry about that?
I don't know. Well, I guess the question is how we can. I mean, maybe tell him we'll take him back to your master. We'll fool it. Let's fool it, and then be like, hey, yeah, sure, we'll take you back. How do we get there? How do we get in? Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we could try it and just walk right in and freeze to death.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any cold weather gear, do we? No, we don't. So.
I'm a bird.
I mean, I wish I had a wolfskin cloak.
Oh,
Wait a
okay. Let's go
second.
carve up the other one.
Yeah.
There's what? 2? Yeah, there's another one, right? We'll just carve him up. This is what happens to you if you don't take us to your master.
Yeah.
She's making jackets, guys.
Just take me to my master. He tries to get up. He's trying to like squirm out of the rope now. He's getting kind of frustrated. I want to go back.
Is there a way that we can let him free and track him?
Does anyone have
If
Hunter's
you want
Mark?
to use him?
Yeah, anyone have Hunter's Mark?
Well, you guys know.
I do.
You guys know
Yeah.
where they are, and
Why don't-
Jinx, you can fly over. So
But why don't you
Oh,
Hunter's
that's
Mark it?
true.
Why don't you Hunter's Mark it and then let it go, and then we can know exactly when it goes to the master. We know exactly where the master is inside of
Well,
the
now
thing.
that I
on there,
think about it, it can only be the dome. So I think
yeah,
we're better
no,
off
no, you
just
guys know they're at the
getting
dome. Yeah, let's. I don't. Maybe you guys have forgotten this, but the rest
it's
of the
at
giant
dome.
there's a 10 frost giants around the dome.
Yeah.
Like that's their campgrounds or whatever, their base of
Right.
operations apparently. And you know, they've been hunting in this area for the last few weeks or something.
Would it be theoretically possible to make cold weather gear out of their skins, out of their fur?
You know, I would make some rolls, but it would be kind of hard. I mean, I guess you could make a blanket type of thing, but it'd be kind of crusty, right? 'Cause,
Yeah, a little bloody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but blood keeps you warm too. Body heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
We'll just Star Wars this thing. We'll
Didn't we-
split them open and carry them over our heads.
Yeah.
It's not no. They've been into the Winter Dome. It's not like you die. You have a few minutes before you start to freeze. It's not like a magical. It's just
Yeah.
Oh,
like
you've
winter.
been. You guys have been in there.
Yes,
Yeah.
they've been in it.
Yeah. We went in and went out.
It's just a climate thing. It's not a magical.
It's not too bad.
Frozen thing.
Yeah.
I say we just put a spear through its heart at this point.
Well,
Chop its head off.
what was our plan with the 10 giants? Wasn't there a horn we were going to blow, or did we already blow the horn?
We
already
shot
did that.
a gun through it.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah.
And that's when these 3 others came.
Yeah, I say we kill it and try to get each frost giants. They're in parties of 3, and then
Yeah.
one party of 4. I say we just try to get their attention,
Actually, you
one
know what?
at a time.
I think 7 are left. I think 3 came. That's what you drew.
Yeah, 3 came.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So there's. Oh, okay.
There's
So there's
7
one
left.
with 3 left and one with 4 left. So
Yeah.
I say we try to catch one of their attention, hopefully just one party, and then move on to the second one.
I can also like use my Insight Creed spell to lure them away and then run away. You know?
Run away or run into the dome.
Yeah, run into the dome. Like lure them out of the dome and then run into the dome and like leave them
Yeah.
searching for me.
How far away is the dome? Like half a day's walk?
Yeah, like a day's walk.
A day's walk. And each party was about half a day away.
Each. Oh no, they're only. Wait a minute. What did you say? Each group.
Each like group of frost giants, didn't you say the other day that they were like half a day's walk away or so?
From you guys from here. Yeah. So that half a day from here. Yeah.
And the next
They're-
party over is what, another half a day?
No. They're in the same area, whether they're together or a few minutes apart from each other. If
Okay,
they call
okay.
out. Like if you get in a battle with one of them and they call out, the other one will be there in a few minutes if they're not in the
Okay.
dome themselves. You know what I mean?
Jinx, you want to scout while we, I guess, behead the thing? Because I don't see
Absolutely.
what more we can get from it. Ron rolled way too high, apparently.
Yeah.
Like the evil DM he is.
Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing with that knife?
stabby, stab.
Wait, we're gonna behead him with a knife? I don't think that's going
Axe!
to work very well.
Chainsaw! What are you doing with that chainsaw?
Wow.
So I'll just go up to it and stab my spear in with like the 80 gazillion attacks I can have as a monk. All in very rapid rapid fire.
All right. Ah! It does a weapon breath at you. Save as it's dying. Let me see if I can mess you up. Scar you for life.
Scar? Did I hear my name?
No, the act of scarring, sir.
Oh, yes. That's not how I keep my name. No, not at all. That's not why I call it Scar. No. I sort of draw my cloak a little closer around me.
12 dexterity save.
Who, me?
No.
Oh.
Runaira.
Oh, once I remember where I put it.
I'm out
There's a
scouting,
macro out.
doing things in the sky.
Find your little macro.
Since I'm a monk, can I spend a key point and use my patient defense?
Since you're a monk, why are you asking me?
Yeah. Well, I spend a key. If I spend a key point, I can take the dodge action, so it would just give me advantage on my saving throw. Okay. Haha. Saving throw. I don't know where they are. There we go. Nope, wrong saving throw.
Strength save.
There we go. Yeah, I took this. I made a strength saving throw on accident. So with advantage, that's 26.
20.
Strong man is in the building.
You get some freezing stuff. But,
Oh wait, Strongman is what? Stephen Strong is here.
He's Griffin D, right?
Look who decided to show up.
Who? Who is it? Who's here? Who is that? Who's that?
Stephen Strong.
Who is it? Who is that? What?
I'm so glad you didn't call while driving.
Edit him out.
What happened?
Hey, buddy.
We were just talking about you
Oh, good.
and how weak you are. It was very fun.
It's a good thing you have muddy warriors around you to make you look good.
Yes. Well, I am very weak.
How
That
was
is why
your
I made a
job?
very strong character.
Yes.
Gotta
You're not
balance it out. I
How
did
was your-
lift a very heavy desk the other day, all by my lonesome.
Mm,
It was able to carry it about 40 feet. And then I was like, okay, I hurt.
That's great.
This is painful. I should not be doing this.
That's awesome.
So who's dead?
You.
Ow.
That's why we were
Winter
talking
Wolf
about
is
how
dead,
weak you were.
apparently.
Yes.
All right. Abigail's or Runaira
Even cast
stabs
shield.
the wolf to death.
Does she though?
Yes, and you guys just see a blur of a spear as it passes from one hand to the other as I stab it multiple times to death.
And it like blows out frosty breath and dies.
And so with a 26, I'm able to dodge that, right?
You take half damage, but whatever.
Wolfie.
How much was half damage?
2d8.
Did you roll 2d8?
No, because you'll heal up. Not worried about it
Okay.
at the moment. Although I guess I could add something in here to attack you, and it would matter. So, yeah. All right. So you killed it. All right. So what do you guys do?
I'm scouting currently.
Oh, you didn't do treasure, right? You guys didn't search for it.
Didn't
Because
we?
the end was you just finally catching that thing. So you haven't searched these giants for treasure.
Oh, well. I'd like to.
I'll search
Alright.
him.
So there's 6 of them. There's 5 of you. Okay. You guys can fight away.
Well, we each get one, though, right?
Yeah, each. All
Everyone
you each
else-
get one roll. It could be a perception, investigate. I think just those 2.
Who wants to start? No one.
Who's got some
I'll
guidance?
jump in.
So does nobody have guidance in this party?
Oh yeah.
I have
No.
guidance.
Oh, there you go.
He's
cast
gonna guidance
guidance on me?
himself.
See, I'm currently flying in the sky scouting because that's what I was told to do before he said.
And I
there's
yell to you, I
treasure.
say, "There's
So I
treasure,
don't
you
know if he's
fool!
gonna
Get
let me
down
come
here!"
back. All right. I don't see
Let
shit.
everybody
I'm coming
do
back,
everybody
guys.
do the bird call.
Caw, caw, caw. Is that my name right here?
He's an owl. Ooh, ooh.
All right. So I have to touch them all individually.
You
Can we
gross.
just
Yeah,
get
but
into like
it's
a
a one at a
circle?
time kind of thing.
It's one at a time.
You only give it to one person at a
Just
time.
everybody gets a D4 to their roll.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Just everyone gets a D4 to their roll. So
Guide this crowbar, and I start jamming the crowbar into their mouths, open up, see if they got any golden teeth in there or treasures I can steal from their bodies.
okay, so roll that. I'll give you. I don't know if I want to give you advantage, but I guess I'll give you advantage and one D4.
Okay.
And do it.
D4. Dirty 20.
Okay, so roll a D20.
$15.
You find a set of giant seafaring navigating tools.
Huh.
What?
Huh.
Roll your
All
history
right.
on that. So it's probably too big and heavy for you, but I want you to roll your history.
Ah. History.
Not probably,
History.
it is. 15. Okay. I feel like-
15.
yeah, this is definitely used on a ship, or for ships for sailing.
Well, this
So-
maybe is how they got here. Interesting.
And then roll a D10. I can see your dice. So wonderful.
Oh, it's back? Nice. 6.
1d20. Wait till you see the cool dice on
9.
Foundry. 9.
You didn't get it? You get anything?
You find a potion of damage resistance.
Okay.
Non-magic.
Thank you. Yep.
So, all right, the next person.
Damage resistance. All right. Guidance. I'll go. 22. Pew pew.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, baby. 12. Dose.
You find this guy has a large, well, it's rather large lantern and a bunch like sacks of oil. So you can get, if you have any kind of flask or whatever, you can get 10 flasks of oil. I mean, you know, you have, if you have a container, because his is like a big heavy sack of it. Oh, then again, you do have the. Never mind. You can you. I'm sorry. You have the Zongo, so you can.
Yeah, I was gonna
carry
say
this.
I'm gonna put it on Zongo.
So
It's
10
gonna
flasks
be-
of oil and a giant lantern.
Wait,
10
what's
flasks.
Zongo?
Well,
They're
giant
Triceratops.
or Triceratops.
They're mounts or they're
I am now
Beast-
extraordinarily happy.
beast
Yeah.
of burden. Wait, you don't know about Zongo?
Bees.
No,
What?
I stopped watching after I found out I might be in the game.
Yeah.
That
Zongo
one's-
is, if you look on the
But-
upper left of the screen,
Wait,
that's
he's
Zongo.
the guy. You know, hey, aha, we're here. Oh, where's the other guy? Oh, we're missing the other. Would you call the other dino that you guys found, or you tamed?
It was like,
Nostradamus.
there we go.
This is Zongo.
Awesome. That
Hello.
makes me so happy.
Now you have lots of oil and
Okay, so you
lantern
can
on
write
you.
that down. Okay, then roll a d10.
Oh. 9.
Roll a d20.
I got a 4.
You find a rolled up studded leather armor +1.
Oh my lord and master! I don't have to cast mage armor anymore.
Wait, yeah, you can wear leather armor here. Yeah, you can't wear anything
Yeah.
else above that. No, jungle wise.
Oh! Hey
Studded
guys,
leather
guess
armor.
what? I found some studded leather armor.
Nice.
Apparently, he had it rolled up in his little knapsack. All right, who's next? Anyone?
I'll go because mine will be very quick. I'm not gonna get anything.
Roll your strength.
Steve-
You're gonna do your strength thing.
Yeah.
Strong thing.
He's also gonna start cutting off like pouches and pieces of armor to see if he can loosen anything up.
You got to move the limbs around with your strength. So roll that to see if you can get an advantage to your roll.
It's a 16.
Total?
Yeah.
You got the D4 roll.
I was gonna use it on the check because my
Well, it's not really a limit to the. Is that for? Yeah.
Athletics?
Yeah, that goes for athletics too. Yeah. Yeah, add D4 to it.
What was it? 16, 18.
Okay. All right, 18's fine. All right, so you get advantage to your roll. So you're looking around.
Yeah, 13.
A 13?
Yep.
Yeah, even with guidance, it's not enough.
Wait, plus you 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Next. Runira, you looking around? Or Jinx, whoever.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
be around. 26.
Dang. Why do you get advantage?
No, it's just the first one.
Oh. Dang! It's not fair. All right,
I just have
26.
advantage always turned on, and if there's not advantage, I just pick the first one always.
All right, roll a d12.
Roll
Oh my
D12
gosh.
with
Oh
advantage.
my gosh. Roll a d20.
With advantage.
With advantage.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you find a vial.
Woohoo! I found some
Ooh,
glass guys.
Large, elaborate looking vial. Quite amazing looking. Let's see. It's empty, but you can unscrew it. It's empty inside, but it's a large, elaborately made, a lot of metal and shapes around this crystal.
Oh.
And that's it, right?
Oh no, there is some. I'm sorry, there is some liquid in it.
Oh,
Mostly empty.
Yeah.
Mostly empty.
Drink it. Drink. No,
What does the liquid look like?
Clear.
I'll try. Guess that leaves me, eh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, but
Was-
Renari, you can roll your Arcana to see if you know what it is or think you know what it is.
I'm like, drink it. Drink it. So much fun. It's life. The spice of life.
Oh, ignore the +4. That's 11.
Just 11. Okay. You're just like, it's really intricately, carved and elaborate and neat looking.
Could I show it to the Scar? The wizard?
Yeah, I'll have a drink.
No, don't drink it. Don't drink it. What do you make of this?
I sort of put it to the light and I tap my wand on it. I'm like, man, Kazam!
Roll your Arcana.
Okay. 12.
Jeez, these are terrible.
I rolled a
Oh,
4.
That's
Lord.
the +8.
I know.
You're like, wow, this is really neat.
You're a useless wizard, sir.
Yeah, I know. I lick it.
You guys can check it out the next time. Renara, your vial has been ruined.
Oh shit!
No.
Tainted.
feel like it has been, but it's still sitting there doing this.
Yeah, as soon as one of these guys touches it, I think it might be contaminated.
Roll a d12 again. Try and roll low.
Let's try and roll low. We already have a vial that I have no clue what it does, so.
Look at that. A lion's attacking! Marquise! A lion is attacking Marquise!
What? No, you can't go in the screen. I'm sorry.
All right, roll a d20.
Oh, hello, little puppers.
Oil of sharpness +1.
Whoa.
It lasts for a combat.
So if he ingested it, does that mean he's sharper on the inside?
No, it means he's witty.
Ah.
Alrighty. Jinx, the final. Well, then we go. One more.
Right.
Jinx.
Did Cornelius roll?
I found
Yep.
nothing.
Cornelius.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Roby-Wan?
All right, so we have one more.
I said
giant.
yeah.
We have one more giant to go. Anyone?
You can hear me?
No.
Yeah.
we can't hear
Who has the best perception?
Me?
I have
you. No, yeah, we can.
terrible perception.
Oh no, Jinx might.
Jinx.
Yeah, but I
What's your
just rolled a
perception?
9.
No, we got.
I'll
But
roll.
that was for yours. We're talking about the extra giant. I have a plus 11.
21.
perception.
Oh.
21
Plus
plus
Oh,
five.
Cornelius.
1d4.
Awesome.
Bing. 22.
Okay.
1.
Roll a 1d20.
Uno, de 20.
15.
And okay, you find a what appears to be on another giant a map.
Give it
with
A
to
giant map?
Yeah, with a really
This is
big map
huge.
furled up, and it basically, as you unroll it, and Scar, you can look at it. It shows the trek they made all the way from the north, down.
Yeah.
And this guy apparently just had his own. This giant drew out his own thing. Where did Marquise
That's
go?
awesome. That's awesome.
And it shows where the boat is.
What
Landing on
boat?
the coast.
What boat?
The Havelspid.
Oh my god. I want to. Can I
What
use
now?
my.
The long
Can I
boat
use
is
my-
where it's landed. It's near.
Is
It's on
this
the
the
coast
boat-
nearby.
Is this like a timeline crossover with Storm King's Thunder? Is this where the boat that we thought was coming from?
Yeah.
These-
That was a great battle. Can I use my cartographer's kit to mark that location of the boat on my map?
Yes.
And
Is there any
then-
writing?
There's little symbols, giant symbols scratched on it. But it's the Havelspad. This is the landing. It landed in 2. Well, actually, I better not. Roll to discern that.
Yeah, I'll return it. I'll roll my cartographer's kit. How does that sound?
Yep.
Wait, where is my cartographer's kit? Oh, here it is. Bing bonk. Did it work? Query attributes. Oh wait, proficient. Oh, what's my attribute for cartographer's kit? Intelligence?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. 15.
Okay, you saw that it landed, in the north for a week or two, and then he scratched it and it's moved down south to where you guys are, and where it's at. So yeah, you know where it's at. Was
Is it closer to us than the frozen dome?
No, but it might even be equidistant. Like the dome's over here, and the coast is over there, and the boat is there. It might even be. It might be like either direction. It's about a day or half.
Okay.
A day, to get there. Actually, let me look on the map real quick.
Are we going to go sailing?
I say, guys, what do we think the Giants are here for, and will it help us find out more information about the world?
I think the Giants have something to do with the curse here.
You think so?
And as an Aarakocra, I feel this calling to figure that shit out, sir.
Oh, well, listen, I respect your calling as long as it comes with knowledge of interesting, cool things and creatures.
Excellent.
That X, see that cool X right there?
Yeah, it's cool.
That's where the boat is.
All right. Well, what do you guys want to do? Go to the frozen dome or the boat? Because I still have to cast my new spell, which I'm excited about.
Which is closer? Probably the dome, eh?
Well,
Yeah, it looks like
they
the-
look
the
about
dome
the
is closer.
same.
Looks like the dome is
Oh
about.
wait, is the dome that X right
yeah,
there?
it's about a day
Oh,
away,
okay,
and the
okay.
boat looks like it's 2.5 days away.
And we've already dispatched of one party of the frost giants. If
Yeah.
they come looking, they'll be on their guard from now on.
The only reason why I would say maybe the boat is that the boat probably doesn't have an ice dome around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a fan of not having to go into any cold or wet
I'm-
areas.
I'm with you, my boy. I'm anti-ice dome. Less ice dome is better.
But what is creating the ice dome? We have to know this for just the pure knowledge of it. It's some arcane. So it's got to be some arcane device or spell or incantation. I have to know what it is.
But maybe we can learn more about it on the boat. And knowledge is power, my friend.
Yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
and the map even has that dome marked on it.
Bro.
The giant map.
Do you guys know how long the dome has been here? Like, have you guys figured that out from anyone yet?
Jinx might know.
History checks.
It's an
Let's
easy
see.
history check. Easy, dude. This was easy, dude. All the way history
Don't
check.
roll
rolls you.
one.
I just want you to know every time he says something before I roll low.
So apparently that's been every time. 14.
Damn, you're
It's-
right though.
It's recent. The dome is there recently.
It's about the same time as the death curse, or after the death curse?
After.
So they may be a symptom of it in some way, or they could be completely unrelated.
You got another treasure roll, Rob, by the way. One more.
Oh, nice.
What was
perception?
your total? It was 21 plus 4. Yeah, 22. Yeah, one more. 1d12.
Yep. Am I wrong on 1d12?
Yeah, 1d12.
5.
Okay. Roll a 1d20.
Mm-hmm.
6. 12 trinkets.
12 trinkets. Gotcha.
Common trinkets.
To the boat.
The boat?
Oh, here, poor Jinx has been scouting out this dome for like half a day now. And we're just
Right.
gonna go to the
I
boat.
know.
Here, take some rations, Jinx.
All right,
Thank
Might
you.
make you feel better.
What?
Or is there any other markings or anything on that map before we just jump the gun and run to the boat?
Oh, good question.
Like, there should be like a key or something. If it's highlighting 2 specific areas, it has to identify it with a key or an original
Wait, say again?
point.
If there's a
I'm just saying, if there's 2 points on a map, there typically is like a key to explain what those points are or an originating
why are there-
point.
why are there 2 points on the map?
Oh, I thought you said there was a X for the boat and an X for the dome on the map.
Right. Uh-huh.
So those 2 points. So were there any other points on the
Oh.
map? Key or legend, something?
No, I mean it's kind of like his scribbling,
Okay.
you know, than a real map.
I imagine they weren't very good cartographers.
While you
Or
guys are talking,
illustrators.
it's
It's like he
talking,
wrote
I'm-
with charcoal. Like he drew on
Okay.
skin with charcoal kind of thing.
right. While you guys have been talking, I am sitting cross-legged, stroking my monkey.
Excuse me? This is a family game.
My
Right?
actual
It's
monkey,
being recorded,
my
sir.
monkey familiar, and muttering to myself for 10 minutes as I cast my spell
Oh, boy.
Divination.
Divination.
I told you it's Ron's favorite spell.
I like that spell. I think it's cool.
I know.
So you get what, 2 d20s or something?
No, Divination. I can ask one question.
Oh, that. Wait. Okay.
Divination
Wait,
is a spell.
What's the one?
That's
what's
the
her name?
divination wizard. That's the school of
Oh,
divination.
It's a feat or something, right? Or a
Divination.
Yeah,
Is
it's
no. That was the Divination Wizard that Alyssa
Yeah.
was playing. No, this is it's also a spell called Divination, but it's your favorite spell. And as soon as I finish the spell, I just wring the monkey's neck and sacrifice him to the spell.
What?
Look
Hey,
at the
How
spell.
is
Does it
this
have-
so
I
dark?
have to make a
the GM
sacrificial
offers a
offering.
truthful reply. That is disgusting, dude.
I'm like, I'm sorry, Scarlet,
But I
but
thought we liked Scarlet. Jeez, Scar.
I can get Scarlet back with another
Wait, wait.
spell.
No! I had planned for that monkey!
Look at the components of the spell Divination. It has to be a sacrificial offering appropriate to my
Wait, wait.
religion.
What
Yeah.
is your religion, sir?
Does
I
a
don't know.
familiar count, though, for that? Or does it have to be like an actual living thing?
All right, I don't know, but I thought it was cool.
Either way, he's going.
Kind of
with
dark.
it.
All
He
right.
murdered his best friend monkey.
Yeah,
Well-
totally.
Who are you calling
It
out
tracks,
to?
though.
Yeah.
And then
I'm-
who are you calling out to?
What was that? Because okay, I want to call out to my. Okay, I have two options for you, Ron. You can pick the best one. I want to either call out. Remember that temple we found in the city that I really liked? I like the dude. It's like the wizard god, whatever that religion is. That I was like so excited about. The god of
Wait.
knowledge or whatever.
Here in this campaign?
Yeah, in this campaign.
Oh, up
We
in
found-
Port Naranzaru?
Port Nyanzara, we walked into this temple and there was a
Yeah,
god
I
and
know
it
what
was.
you're talking about. Well, you
So I
talked to
either-
the guy, right?
I talked to the guy, so I
Agma?
could either implore that person's god, or or maybe even cooler, I could try to contact my my mentor, Philogast at the temple, at my wizard's temple, who's an archmage
I think it'd be more of a
god.
person.
Yeah, okay, all right.
So you're. Let me see. Who was it?
Cornelius is religious, isn't he?
Ooh!
And I'm pretty sure my god literally got us into this mess. So
Ooptow.
we can try though.
Which one is it? Okay.
I mean, Agma and Azuth are the only knowledge gods I know of off the top of my head.
Okay. So Savras is the god, and he was.
Savras. That's right.
Savras.
Yeah, and grandfather Zatembe was the one you were talking to.
Yep.
And,
Oh yeah, I have it in my notes. Sorry. I have to give September a great gift of culture and learning in order to help me seek answers to my burning question, which only you know, Ron.
What was your burning question?
You know what it is. We can talk,
I can't remember.
but it's not
Unless I wrote it down
pertinent.
somewhere. Yeah.
It's not pertinent at the moment. But yeah. So Savras. Oh, great Savras! Take this offering of my monkey Scarlet. And
And you're seeking knowledge.
I want to ask a question. I have to ask a question. I have to ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within the next 7 days. Should I ask my question?
I want to know what you're going
Go
to
ahead.
ask.
I don't know what I'm going to ask yet. This is going to come out. I am discovering this as we go as well.
Huh?
Okay.
What do you ask?
I'm going to say, oh, great Savras! My companions are planning on investigating the boat of the giants And maybe the Dome of the Giants. I know what powers the dome. If we go to the boat, will we gain answers that will help us in our journey? I don't know.
the god is like,
Star, okay.
Roll your religion then. It's a kind of a religion thing.
Yeah, I think it's really
Can I
good.
help him out?
Yeah.
You want to help him out?
Yeah.
All right, both of you roll religion.
What is he rolling for?
Just how the quality of the answer.
Oh, the quality of the answer. I like it.
It does have to be truthful regardless of the quality.
Yeah, but it could be really quick.
No,
quick,
it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's literally in the spell.
Quick. It has to be truthful. It has to be truthful, but it could be cryptic. It could be very cryptic.
Yeah, it could be cryptic, yeah.
Yeah.
The GM offers a truthful reply. There probably may be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme,
What is
or an
truth?
omen.
Well,
Yeah.
Isn't truth relative?
oh wow, you guys rolled terrible. Well, Jinx rolled a little better. Okay, Sam, you're kind of oblivious to this all, but
Yeah.
all right. So you want to know now? Just speak to me clearly, plainly, so I
Yeah.
can really.
I want to know what powers this dome and how we can get into it safely. But I have to do a
Right.
specific question. So, like, you know,
Yeah.
everyone wants to go to the boat. I'm like, if we go to the boat, are we going to like advance my quest to understand what's happening in the dome or not? And if, you know, how do we do that? Tell me more stuff, Sabras.
It's specific.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
And then Jinx, you're just trying to help him with it, and you're sitting there with as he bloodlets his,
Interpret,
little monkey
yeah.
out as it fades. Man,
Yeah,
I
as he
don't say anything.
sacrifices the monkey, I go from support to prayer for the monkey's soul to cross over.
Yeah.
well, it's not. You know, it's you kind of know what it is, so it's not really a soul thing. It's just his little spirity thing. Okay. Oh boy, what am I gonna do here? Maybe I should keep this simple. I don't know. Okay. The dome and the boat, right? You're kind of like, what is going
Yeah.
on? What do I do? What do I? And
Yeah.
you see the face of a man from the north, for sure, appearing at you. So, and and you get this vision of this man of the north appearing. And you know, definitely not from Chol, but looks like he's in the jungle. He's familiar with the jungle.
Oh.
This man.
Yeah.
And Jinx, you're like, oh, I know that. He's visited Kirsabal a few times. You've seen him. You've seen him there. You've not talked to him yourself, but you've seen him there.
Whoa.
And then it becomes like a little bit of a nightmare.
Uh-huh.
And suddenly the vision changes, and you see. I don't want to go too far. You start to see serpent people, and they like shut out your dream and cut you off. And you know, they're just like a huge temple, sacrifices.
Whoa.
Done.
Do I see water anywhere, or do I feel like the temple is at the
You don't know
dome?
where it
Okay.
is. You're just like,
All right.
"Ugh."
Guys, I know the answer. There's a dude.
Next. Maybe that's where you'll find the answers you seek.
Yeah. We got to find this north dude. Guys, there's a north dude.
You have to write that down.
Yeah.
But are we doing in the airship or the frozen dome first?
Didn't
Is
get
it
much clarity
airship?
on
That's
that.
a regular ship, no?
Doesn't
See,
it say airship
I
question
went
mark?
cryptic and omen.
Yeah, exactly.
We already did the airship. That's the wreck of
Yeah,
the
but
narwhal.
That's the narwhal.
Okay, then where's the this X right next to the air cocker? That's where the
Yeah, I guess we can get rid of that since we know where the Iroquois are.
I don't need that either.
Who wrote that? Nope. Yeah.
I did.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's better. Okay. Whatever you got, I didn't get much clarity, so whatever you guys want to do, I'm down with.
Who wants to flip a coin?
I mean, Jinx, you can fly over stuff.
I think we should check out the boat. The dome will still be there. It's not like we're really getting to drop the element of surprise.
How far is the boat?
For you, like
2.5
a few hours.
days. Oh,
2 hours?
A few hours.
Or 2 days.
Fly over and back.
You
So
can
can I fly to the ship and back while they make their way towards our other destination, so I can kind of scout ahead?
Yeah.
We don't waste time.
I mean, either or. Yeah.
Y'all want to do that? You just got
All
into this
Jinx
huge
is-
battle with a bunch of orcs. Maybe you should, frost giants. Maybe you should take a moment to rest up,
Yeah.
and I check on the ship, see if it's safe for us to venture there.
Is it like, what time of day is it? Can we long rest again? Or no?
Yeah, you can long rest. Yeah, you're gonna start the next day or whatever.
Yeah.
So while you rest, I'll shoot there and shoot back.
Why don't you guys want to go to the boat?
Or
Because-
just closer to the dome, and that's what we had already decided to do.
Because I want to go find these giants and figure out what's making the dome happen.
Yeah, the giants are near to the dome, not to the ship right now. And we've already killed one. We've already dispatched of one party.
But I'm down with whatever. If you guys want to do the boat first, it's fine. I'll find knowledge on the boat.
I think at this
Boat,
point we'll have
boat,
more
boat.
questions than anything anywhere.
But it's cold in the dome.
And
That's
it's
true.
wet on the ship.
I mean, that's a stretch.
It's sunny.
That's not a good ship if it's wet. If it's underwater, that's not a good ship.
It's a good point.
I mean, it looks like it's the way it's drawn. It's right on the land.
Yeah.
Ew, sand.
So then that's not a ship. That's probably a boat that they took in from a larger ship.
And we could get more
No,
salt.
No.
We get some salt to preserve
Ryra,
some of
roll
these-
your history. Yeah, frost giants have longboats. They can land them, and they're seafaring, oceanfaring, and Viking ships.
Ah,
They
all
can.
right.
They just go right onto the beach.
So yeah, that's built for transportation mainly. I don't think they're going to be hoarding anything of interest there, but it's not that far out of our way. Either
Does
way,
it look like how? Sorry.
No.
How many does it look like it'll hold of frost giants?
Well, you haven't seen it.
Well, I thought Jinx went to look at it.
Oh, he's
I
back.
was asking
Are we-
Jinx.
I didn't know he had left yet. Jinx, if you do go though, you're not going to get a long rest. I mean, I don't know if that matters. But...
yeah, I didn't engage in combat unless I got
Well,
hit, and you're telling
Oh,
me.
that's
that.
right. You didn't do anything. Fine.
If he doesn't
Um,
long rest, though, he'll get exhaustion, right?
That's okay. He's just chilling.
No, Aarakocras prefer to stay in the air even when they sleep.
Ah, I see. Totally
Yeah.
believable.
I knew that.
There's constantly flying all the time.
I didn't write the book, guys. I'm just playing with you.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys long rest while he does his flying thing and comes back in the morning, kind of thing.
Sure.
While we're long resting, are there any poisons nearby? Or anything usable as a poison?
Yes. You should talk.
Could
to
I
Dandy.
attempt to cultivate some?
You should talk to Dandy.
Yeah,
Dandy.
Dandy's not here,
Yeah.
and I do have
Yeah.
an herbalism kit and medicine proficiency. So it's not quite as good as a poisoner's kit, but it's helpful.
Yeah, you can. Well, it sounds to me like you'll want to find healing stuff then. Herbalism and medicine.
Yeah, if that works too, if there's something to heal people with,
Roll
I'll take that.
your nature in this area, and Jinx can help out too.
Is
Oh no, he's
this,
not there. Sorry, not there.
nature or herbalism kit?
Oh, well, nature because you want to know what's in the area, and then herbalism is for extracting it.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can roll your nature, and then roll what? Perception.
Investigation.
well,
We'll just say
medicine
the
is
nature roll.
wisdom,
Yeah,
so.
we'll just say the nature roll.
Oh, okay.
15. Okay, so yeah, you're looking around and you find some stuff. I don't even know what you would find. Okay, so roll your herbalism kit. Let's see what scale of.
Is that going to be wisdom like medicine?
Sure.
Oh, 9.
You find some tasty leaves.
I will
Tasty
take those tasty leaves and
leaves.
stuff them up under my mask when no one is looking and begin eating them. Because I at least know they won't kill me.
All right, but yeah, I gotta figure that out for you. So you wanna start looking around for healing stuff?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I mean,
Bandy can do the poisons and I'll do the healing
or
stuff.
Maybe like utility type herbs.
Yeah. I am a plague doctor. That would make sense.
Yeah. So, what is a plague doctor then? Is that a healing or?
Well, no. A Way of Mercy monk is essentially just a plague doctor. They get a mask. They get herbalism and insight and stuff. They heal and harm. I even have the traditional plague doctor raven mask. So.
Yeah. So you have some.
Oh, that's cool.
You have some
So what you're
essential
saying
oils
is,
and an orange in
I
there.
can be converted to sorcery now.
You converted to sorcery? Sorcerers are overrated.
Okay.
No longer need a
All right,
healer.
yeah. All right. So yeah, you.
Oh, right.
Okay. So, Jinx, you returned in the morning. Anyone else need to do anything at the night or?
I'm gonna cook some food for
Oh, yeah.
everybody.
I'm gonna light my herbs and incense in my brass brazier and re-summon Scarlet.
Okay. Sorry, buddy.
He should be forced to rename it.
Yeah. Scarlet 2.
What'd you roll, Steven, the cook?
Got a natural 20, baby.
Ooh, nat 20. Okay.
26 total.
All right, I'm gonna
wasted
give you
that
guys.
20.
You can either take temporary hit points with his wonderful meal, or you can get a reroll on some of your treasure, investigations. One or the other.
A reroll like we lose the stuff, or we just roll again?
No. Like the ones that you're trying to identify.
Oh, right. I'll re-roll on my
Or you
wand.
can get you can get a 1d20 temporary hit points for the next day.
Whoa.
Either temporary hit points, or you get a new way of looking at the items that you want to, get a reroll to try to,
Gosh,
test them out again and see what the heck they
That's
are.
a tough one.
Yeah, I'll re-roll on my wand.
Okay. Roll your arcana. Arcana.
Come on, baby. 10. Darn it. Oh well.
Wait, reroll on stuff we've already found?
That you haven't identified yet.
Oh, I see.
That stuff you're still trying to figure out what it is.
Could I re-roll with Sam also looking at it since he is a wizard?
Ooh.
At what?
For that vial that looks like it has a potion
Oh,
or something in it.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Sure. I'll let you do that.
Really want
So
to.
to figure out about this.
You said
entrance.
Arcana?
Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah, it's Arcana. It's not medicine. Oof.
Oh no.
You're gonna let Scar roll one as well, I guess? Is that what you said,
Yeah.
or what do you...
Yeah, I'm asking if Scar would look at it too.
I got a 17.
Well,
Man,
that's much better than mine.
with 8, you got a 17? With plus
Yeah.
8? I'm not...
Mhm.
He's so dismissive of you.
Yeah. You need a little higher for that one. Okay,
Okay.
anyone else?
Oh, higher than a 17.
Powerful.
I don't have any unidentified stuff.
Okay, well, you
Just
can
got
take the hit
this.
points.
Aarakocra headdress.
You're not there, James.
I'll take a reroll on my treasure
You're fine.
coming up, I guess.
But that was a good idea, Jinx. Okay, sorry, Rob. What'd you say? Or Cornelius? What'd you say?
Oh, I think instead of the hit points, I'll take the reroll on the next treasure.
On the next? No.
Oh, it's on this treasure?
It's just identifying something you haven't identified yet. That's all I was giving you.
Oh,
This wonderful meal has given you guys a warm, wonderful feeling. And you're like, look at that wand again and try and figure out what it is.
I don't have any unidentified stuff. I will take the hit points then.
Okay.
What am I rolling?
D20. Temporary hit points. And this wonderful meal. 9. There you go.
9. I'll take it. Thank you.
What are you doing? Hit points?
Yeah, I don't have anything to identify unless I can help Runaira identify that potion, or was she able to?
No,
The vial. No.
not even with the 17 from
Yeah,
Sam.
I mean, if you want to look at it, Steven, you can.
Yeah, I don't need the hit points. It's better to get temporary hit points every day.
Oh, he's gonna steal my treasure again, isn't he?
It's
Again.
it's a 5 is good enough, right?
The
Yes!
guy stole my
Steven,
ring.
5 is perfect. That's the roll I was looking for.
Oh, this is a healing potion.
Not a 4, not a 17, a 5. That's what I was.
I am so tempted to just drink it, but I shouldn't.
All right, Jinx, you go, and you see the longboat down there, down far below, and you see either skulking around or snoring or lounging 2 frost giants on this large longboat.
I want to sneak up and shoot one of the sleeping ones.
They're, they look bored. They've got there's probably some, they got some goods there, but it does look pretty empty and bare. Maybe there's some bones of some dead dinos that they've eaten and stuff like that. But they just look like they're lounging around bored.
All right.
Only 2 frost giants.
Yeah, that's too many for me. So I'm gonna head back to my friends.
You head back and yeah. Okay, so you guys are all back together in the morning.
All right.
Jinx,
Good morning,
welcome
guys.
back. I saved you a plate of food I made last night.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know.
I'll give you a roll then, since you did that.
Oh,
Do you want to roll for your headdress?
It's one of my finest feasts yet.
who's? I'm gonna need some help. Whoever's good with Arcana, because
Not me.
mine's at 0.
Well, history too might help.
Oh, history. Okay.
I'll help
Okay,
you
All
out.
right.
I got plus 5 on history. But yeah, Scar's probably the guy to go to.
History won't help with Stevens. Or
I'll help you out, buddy, if you want. I mean,
Scar, you could roll you could use your Arcana to help him, but you can't use your history on him. But Jinx,
all right, I'll use my Arcana.
Mm.
21.
okay. So for history, Jinx, you should have studied. You never paid attention in class. Oh my gosh, you cheated on the test apparently. But Scar says, this seems like something magical. It seems like something empowering in it of your Aarakocra race or tribe or something. He's not sure what it is, but it seems like it's royalty. It's got some kind of something.
Dude, it's magical. It's magical.
Magical about it.
Put it on.
All right. In the way of Scar, I put on the headdress.
Didn't you? I thought you already had it on.
No, I hadn't put it on because I couldn't identify it. I didn't want to die. I was level 1.
It's an Aarakocra headdress of skull crushing, and whoever wears it.
No, it's not.
Crushed.
You literally had me writing this down. I'm so pissed. I was super excited. I was gonna run around with my talons and crush heads and shit. I'm so mad.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, he's now a healer and a killer.
Exactly. No more putting me in the corner.
It's definitely an empowering Aarakocra headdress, but you realize you need to talk to the priests about it, or either get their blessings or return it. That's what you're feeling as you wear it. Are you worthy?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound. I don't know if I was convinced. Are you guys convinced? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on. I know where there's poison. All you have to do is ask me. I'm from around here. All right.
You do feel
I know
it
we're
does
supposed to go to
give you-
this dome.
It gives you something, but you can't figure it out.
Since we're going to this dome, why don't we head back to my village, get you some warm clothing, and I may or may not check on this headdress. I don't know.
Well, isn't the boat closer to the Aarakocra? And there's only 2 frost giants there.
No,
So that would be
Kirsabal is
easier
where
to
the
take out.
Aarakocra is. Kirsabal is the
Oh,
Aarakocra.
I thought they were over here.
No.
Okay.
So yeah, do they have any magic
You
users
guys
in your
3
village?
places to go now. Just
Yep, they have.
I,
Yeah,
I,
you
you guys, I
I'm
got
not
a great
railroading
idea.
you at all.
I got a great idea. Let's split the party.
No,
Don't do it.
don't you
Do they
dare.
have any magic users that may have scrolls for sale?
Wait a minute. So before we continue this, I'm sorry. Your meal was excellent. Thank you, sir. I
Oh, yeah.
appreciate it.
Oh, finally!
I did want to say that I found the ship, and it was just 2 frost giants sleeping in an empty ship with some bones and some bags full of probably rotted meat. That's what it smelled like from the sky, at least. Could have been them.
Doesn't sound interesting.
This was Steven's finest roasted bird.
It was excellent. I honestly
Finally,
want
somebody
to be
says
mad that
thank
you killed my cousin and cooked them, but
I don't think it was your cousin. I didn't ask though. I just kind of killed it.
so if we want to take the boat, we should go to the boat. I don't see a purpose for us getting a boat yet. So
Yeah, I
I'd say
don't-
we get some.
I vote not vote. I vote just going straight to the dome. But then again, I'm impulsive.
Yeah,
These
and
guys
you
don't
would
blade
die.
out.
Yeah,
I,
got no
I
blade
say
out.
we
Like,
try
come
to
on,
draw out
kill
another
some
party of frost giants.
There's 7 frost giants at the dome.
Yeah, but they were somewhat split up into a group of 3 and a group of 4, right?
Well, it was yesterday.
That was yesterday. That was when they
Hey,
were.
Jinx,
there
you want to
was-
go for another flight?
I could say
Nothing but a pair of wings and eyes.
Right? Might have to start charging y'all. Just saying.
I believe Cornelius can pay you for that, right? He's fond
Cornelius.
of contracts.
I'm gonna need him to help me draft contracts for this little scouting I do for y'all. But
Yeah.
one
Totally.
moment. Let's see what I can see. What do I see, sir?
Oh, wait a minute. Are we spending half a day for him flying out and back?
No, guys, what do you think? Should we go to the dome or should we go to Kirsabal or the boat? What's the vote here? I think we should call vote.
I think dome. Who votes?
So
Who
you-
votes boat?
Yeah.
No one votes the boat.
I'll vote for boat.
I'm definitely voting boat.
I'm
We're
pro
still
boat.
going boat. Ah,
Okay, and then who votes don't? Who votes Kirsabal?
Well,
We're
you
not
have to go
going
to
to Kirsabal
Kirsabal
right
to go
now,
to the
dude.
dome.
We're not going to Kirsabal.
Oh.
We're going to one or the other or both before we go back to Kirsabal. There's nobody that sells magic. We looked.
Yeah,
Who
it's
votes
it's
the
priests
dome?
and clerics.
Are you prepared for cold weather? My concern
Thanks.
was just getting you clothing.
I mean, I
Everyone but you, sir. Specifically, I'm sorry. You're quite prepared for cold weather, I see.
Yeah, I'll be able to keep myself warm, but I don't know if I'll be able to keep us all warm.
will just hug his back and he will carry us all on as we're piggybacking one on top of the other.
No,
He
that
is
cold
strong,
affects
right?
you,
He can do it.
Steven. That cold
Yeah,
affects
I
you.
was in there briefly, and it was I was not having a good time.
It affects you.
I do have a tyrant hide, but that's
It's not tightly fitted to your body. So.
yeah. I mean, we could try
Or
to
fitted.
scalp. We could try to skin these wolves. They're kind of mangy, but you know, it might help us make some impromptu warm clothes.
Whatever we do, as long as you guys are protected from this weather, let's do it.
Oh, he's just bragging over there with he and his cold resistance.
Yeah.
Use cold
Okay.
what?
Cold resistance?
Doesn't he have cold resistance? He's
No.
been saying stuff about how he's an Aarakocra and it doesn't affect him.
No,
I didn't say that.
That's the sleep thing or the rest
Oh,
or whatever.
Well, Jinx, you do have the tiebreaker vote, and while I like to think of this not as a democracy,
wait a minute. Does he have a tiebreaker vote? I thought
Yeah.
3 people already voted for the vote.
Nope, I voted for
what
the
did
dome.
Jinx say?
Oh, okay.
I haven't said anything.
He's going to Kier Sabal.
I'm already halfway there.
That's his vote. See you guys.
I really want this headdress. No. The boat is pointless, my friends. If we go to the dome, we go to the dome.
Guys, guess
My
what I
people
have?
will be safer.
All
Guess what
right.
I have in my inventory. I just found it. I have a potion of elemental resistance.
You
That will
just
be
found it, or
very,
you just
very
created
useful.
it?
No, I have it. I got it somewhere. It's in my
I think he was just
inventory.
typing it right now, wasn't he?
No,
Yeah,
Does it
yeah.
last?
it's in my inventory.
How long does this potion like that last for?
I don't know.
It'll last long
Doesn't
enough.
say.
If
Yeah.
you're in a fight or something.
Yes.
Like an hour. 10 minutes an hour.
Can we mix it?
No.
With,
Oh, I have some sulfur.
So-
all right.
Wait. Does it just say element? It just says elemental resistance?
yeah,
Yep.
I make it simple. I don't pick this specific one.
All right. Well, Jinx wants to go to the dome, so we are going to the dome.
Let's do it,
Here.
baby.
Let's kill us some
I can
frost
give
giants.
one of
Yeah.
you or me resistance. I might
can-
have to use it on myself, though. I'm just saying.
I gain resistance to cold for an hour.
Okay, so like, if we go to the dome and we kill everybody, and then those giants are gonna leave with that boat, we're never gonna know.
Whoa,
how would
no-
they? How would they know?
No,
They're
what?
pretty far.
Yeah, they're really far.
Insane.
What Jinx, what did you say about resistance? What did you say you had?
He's probably has a
I
spell
have
called resistance.
Yeah.
You have a spell of resistance?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
That's it. I don't have a spell. I have a cantrip.
Oh yeah, it gives a D4 on saving throws.
Yep.
So it just helps a little bit, but it's like a guidance. You can just kind of cast it at
saving
will.
throws.
So if somebody needs to make a saving throw,
Okay.
helps a little bit, and it would be very helpful in the dome.
It would be. Yes.
You seem very passionate about this boat. I say, let's go to the
No,
ship.
we'll go to the dome. It's been
Keep our
decided.
party happy. And
You
then
just said dome.
Like
Now
I
you're
would
saying
have
shit.
done.
Wow, you're really throwing him for a wrench.
Dome.
Wrench in this thing.
let's just. I just want to go somewhere. We've been here for a day and a half at the same spot. At this
It
point,
feels like we've been here.
We've been here
I'll
for
take
two
a
and a half
home.
hours. I mean, a day and a half.
I need to find this Northman surrounded by snake people.
he's in Kirsabal.
You asked
No.
about the boat, and you saw that vision, and now you don't want to go to the boat.
No, he asked about boat
Well, then-
and the dome.
Yeah,
He asked about both. He did not
Maybe-
get a very.
Maybe ask better questions.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not very good at my spells yet.
I thought you were
Yes.
intelligent, man.
So-
Do you want me to try augury?
I can only be as intelligent
Rob,
as
what are
my,
we doing, Rob?
my actual
Cornelius, what are we
personhood.
doing?
I'm just waiting for this. I'm waiting for the game to start.
Ooh.
So wait, what did Jinx?
This
vote?
is
I
the
thought
game.
he
This is
voted
it.
The dome.
Most
I originally
Cornelius
voted the
answer ever.
dome, so we should head to the dome or
Yeah.
not.
It's 3 for the dome, 2 for the ship. Then.
Dome it is.
We've
Dome
already
it is.
decided that I've been outvoted, so no need to
But
rub
we
it in,
just we have to
Rhaenyra.
rub it in a little more.
So I'm gonna
go to
start
the dome.
flying towards the dome.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wave
start-
at my compatriots.
Just want to say one thing before we get there. Remember that this is the most giants. When the new characters wipe, you chose your fate. Just remember that. When you're rolling your new character, just remember that.
We
I'm
are
gonna
going
raise-
to try to
That was
draw
to
out
me
some of them.
specifically.
I'm gonna whip out laughing girl from my holster and wave it in the air and go to the dome and start running.
Ron, if we have a TPK, do we basically just like start the whole thing over?
It's not gonna be TPK. It's gonna be NPK. New player kill.
But we aren't going to
I-
try anything
I
smart.
can-
We're just going to run at them.
I have haste.
Fight battle.
Way really fast. Yeah.
I've been wanting to do this other campaign, and so
No, I think we should draw them away from the dome and be smart about it. I feel like I've been saying this for a long time. I can use my Incite Greed to lure them away from the dome while you guys sneak in, and then I can meet you by casting haste and running away from them. Good plan.
You did say that last time, yeah.
It's a pretty good plan. Like,
Sure.
we just walk up, I go, hey guys, come after me, and then I lure them away.
What if
And
they
then-
fail the save?
Then
Or what if they, I'm sorry, what if they pass the save?
If one or two of them pass the save, then you mop them up while I lure the other ones away. And then when my spell runs out, I cast haste and run back. And then it'll be great.
I like it, except for the fact that now that you said that, all of them will succeed at their save. They'll have
Well,
like
then-
quadruple
at least we'll
advantage.
At least we'll try.
Won't they be able to like throw rocks at you and stuff?
No. Look, if
So-
anyone else has a better plan, let me know. But I think it's a pretty good plan.
Cornelius
not a bad
scared
plan at
me.
all.
I'm a little terrified now. I think Cornelius.
He's switching his
Yes.
vote.
Guys, come on,
I
let's
think
just go.
we might need to interrogate one of those frost
no,
giants.
Come on.
Ah,
Then let's go.
Let's
I'm
do it.
already mid-flight.
I'm downing my potion and running with my knife outstretched.
Wait, okay, slow down. I'm gonna have you get there, no problem. You know, there's no encounters. They've cleared the jungle of any dangers. Really.
Yeah.
Frost giants, yeah. Or they've all fled. Jinx, roll your perception as you're flying over to look down and see who's doing what. You can put guidance on yourself too. And I'm gonna give you advantage because this is your land. And you have the old Aarakocras.
Out of cook rise.
what kind of bird are you based off? Just an eagle?
An owl.
Oh.
Okay, so roll again to see if you can get higher. And,
Plus
and
you
then-
have
and
guidance,
then-
he said.
Yeah, and then add your D4 to it.
Can we call you White Claw?
Okay, we roll a D4 if you want to try to get higher with the 19.
I just need you to explain the reference to me.
White Claw is a beverage.
Oh.
Oh,
those
I
things.
thought you were talking about
claw
a villain in
is the
Curse of
law.
Straw.
And
I
you can call
rolled a
me
1.
You can call me
So 20.
Mad Dog
Okay, 20.
2020.
I'm going to show you the map.
And I will be Old English.
Yep, I'll be Night Train.
All right.
Who's Mickey's?
Yep. Oh,
Jinx.
duels. Wait a second.
Yep.
This is what you see, right? You can see all this, right?
Yep.
There's the giants.
Oh, hello,
all
guys.
Chilling in that dome. Now, you guys,
Okay.
I have you over here in the top left, but you guys can do what you want. You can come in from whatever angle.
Okay, so
Um,
guys, let me go first.
Where
I'll
do I
sneak in with my
Oh, I thought
amazing
this dome was
stealth.
way bigger. Is this the size of the dome?
Yeah, but well, last time you came over, you were right here.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
Was it a
Yeah.
different map?
And
if
there
he
was only
closer?
3 in there at the time.
Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that big, guys. I'm gonna. Okay, here. If anyone has a great plan, great. But here's my plan. I'm gonna down my potion of elemental resistance so I can get resistance to cold damage. I'm gonna sneak in as far as I can. As soon as they see me, I'm gonna go ha ha.
It's a little bigger than that,
Whip out-
actually.
I'm gonna whip out my awesome ancient Cholton medallion and I go, would you like it? Would you like it? And I'm gonna lead them south away from everybody, and then you guys can sneak in.
Oh, if
Oh, I
you're
have a
gonna
potion
lure
of
them-
elemental resistance too. I'm gonna take that.
If you're gonna lure them out, just lure them out and then we can attack them.
Yeah, well,
So that we
what's
don't have to
in
fight
there?
them in the dome.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking maybe I lure them but I can split their forces because maybe not all of them will fail the saving throw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just get them out of the way and then you sneak in. Whatever you want to. But I mean that's.
We lost him.
We lost him.
He got tired of us debating what to do.
If I lure them out, I could try luring a few of them out.
Yeah. I mean, does anyone have any other plan or something they could use to help the poor wizard who will surely never cast a spell again after this?
Yeah.
Bless you.
Well, Griffin's gone. I'm gonna do it. So, guys, you want me to lure them towards you or away from you? What is? I don't know why Griffin wanted me to lure them towards you, but
I think I think he was intending to say try to lure a smaller group of them towards us, so we can whittle down the numbers and not be overcome by the group entirely.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. The problem is if I cast a spell, not all of them will fail the save. So some of them will be attacking me while I lure them away. So you guys have to come in behind me and attack the ones that I can't lure away. That's the thing.
Why don't we just make a noise and hope a few of them come? Like, why would all 7 come if they just hear some whistling or something off in the distance?
Huh? No, that's not how my spell works.
No. I'm saying, why can't we just all make some sort of noise to draw some of their attention like we did last time? They're not going to send a whole party out.
Do you have like a distracting shot or something that will catch the attention of the wolves and maybe get them to go in a certain location?
Are they all in that position there?
Yeah.
How far away is... What's the range of Incite Greed?
30 feet, so I have to get in amongst them.
It's very
Would all
snowy
of
in
them
there.
go
The
after
ground
you
is
if
all
you were
snow.
just there?
Thick snow.
Yeah, they'll all
Well-
go after me, but they'll be attacking me on the way. Whereas in Sight Greed, they just have to follow me for a minute, and I can just lure them, literally, I can lure them hundreds of feet away. I can get them out of there. I mean, it can make a saving throw at the end of each of its turns, so it's not the best thing in the world, but I'm really excited about doing it.
I want something to boost you if we can.
Where is Griffin?
Yeah, and right now we're down a party member for the fight.
Yeah. I mean, what I think would be, we could do your thing too. In try to attract their attention to get them out, and then as soon as they get out, then I can cast a spell and lure them further away. That could work too, but I think it's fun.
Where's the tank?
The tank.
You just ran up to them and ran up right to the dome and started yelling at them, and some of them came out of the dome. Then you could cast Incite Greed and you wouldn't have to use your potion. You could just run then.
Yeah.
And just spare you a potion because
We're gonna go
I
in
imagine
anyway.
they are not just gonna sit there and watch you stand right outside their dome.
Yeah. Okay.
If
That's
they
what we'll
do,
do.
this is all been for nothing.
So tell you what, why don't you guys all hide over here on the left, maybe in this little
And let's
waterfall
build another
area?
trap.
No, but maybe in this little waterfall area, I'll stand at the edge of the thing and start yelling at them, and then as soon as they get close to me, I will cast my spell and lure them away, and you can attack the rest of them. What do you think?
And we can build another pit trap.
Right here, right?
Love it.
Well, the guys are not going to do it, so they're not getting that close to that thing.
Fair enough.
What?
And
Yeah,
if we did
no.
it right there, they'd see that.
We'll give them 10 gold.
No, we like Liv better.
Oh, the guys aren't going to do it.
Then you better do it.
Okay, we run away now.
Yeah,
Well-
I think we just go for the plan as it is. He goes up to the dome, gets their attention, when they start to come out, he casts Incite Greed. Oh, your laptop died.
Oh, I see. The only problem with that is that, I mean, I'd like to get as many of them as possible. Like, if I can get
Or-
to this.
If you only get a couple, honestly, that'd be fine.
It's
Lure them
still
out.
better.
We can
Yeah.
try to
Okay.
kill them before the rest of them show up.
Okay. Well, then that's what we'll do. We'll see. Then that's what we'll do. So I'll stand at the edge of the thing and I will start yelling. Are you guys gonna hide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm so big, Ron.
Zoop.
What the heck?
Massive.
Wait, what did you do? This is
I just
your guy.
moved my guy. Oh, okay, that's my guy.
Why
Got it.
is- Why is that bar up? You didn't want that.
Where's my little Scarlet?
Killed it. That's a good
You
question.
killed that monkey.
Now, which way should I lure them? Down to the bottom left or
Let's see.
the upper left?
I just lure him in the opposite direction, I guess.
Well, that would be down to the south, right?
It
Yeah,
returns as a giant.
What?
So you're luring some away, and then we're gonna go into the thing.
Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to lure all of them away. So I'm just trying to thin their forces for you, so you can kill them while I lure them away, and then I'll come back.
Right, but if you're thinning the forces, you should come to us. We'll kill the ones that come out of the dome.
Are you
Right.
saying are you saying some of them might stay in the dome, just not? that
Yeah, wouldn't they
won't
still
notice?
chase you, even if you don't cast Insight Greed on them?
Yeah,
but
wouldn't they be like, hey, 5 of our friends are leaving. Mysteriously, let's follow them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's like greed. They go exactly where I tell them to, whereas otherwise they'll be like trying to hit me and fight me and stuff like that.
Right, but you're saying the rest of them are going to know that you're there.
Yeah,
Right,
well,
which is
then
what-
we can run up and start getting their attention and like pelting
Right,
them
that's
with
right,
ranged
that's the thing.
attacks.
So
Oh, okay.
they're all gonna know I'm there. So like when they come out, I will try to charm as many of them as possible,
Right.
while you guys can attack the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I say go for it.
Let's just try it.
TPK
Yeah.
TPK with pride, guys. TPK with pride.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like
Andy will
Scar's the only
carry-
one that's going to
carry
die.
on. Hey Scarlet, by the way, when you return,
You're at the solo campaign now.
Dandy has hidden so well, even we cannot find it right now.
oh, they're rushing away right now.
What?
Farul and Gondola with
Yeah.
the porters.
All right, you want to start, Scar?
Let's do it. So
Okay.
yeah.
Does everyone have every potion or thing they want to do ready?
Yeah, I drank my elemental resistance.
yeah, I'm gonna drink my elemental resistance potion.
Um,
Oh, everyone's suddenly got an elemental resistance. Okay. Yeah.
Can I apply the oil of sharpness to my spear? And I have one thing of 2d8 poison. Can I apply that to my spear as well?
To your spear?
Yeah.
And Jinx, you put on your little feather dress? Feather? Your skull crusher?
Yeah. Got my Skull Crusher hat on.
I'll,
All right.
Are you worthy?
Steven's going to put a vial of
Yes.
poison on his greatsword. And, man, should he use his potion of Hill Giant Strength? It seems like probably a good time to do it.
Good time to do it. Yeah.
I don't really have much else. Oh, I also want to set up an oil flask somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I got a bunch of those oils on.
Wait, so are we fighting in the dome?
No, I think we're trying to get them out of the dome if possible. Like Scar is trying to draw them out at first, and then he casts his spell and draws them further away. And then the ones who stay, we start fighting.
You do have a lot
Okay.
of oil. Like,
Yeah, we could make the ground slippery right outside.
Oh,
Yeah, we have a
it's
lot
gonna
of
be,
oil. Yeah.
It's going to be real slippery when it's on
Wait,
fire.
It's oil. Yeah.
Why don't,
fire it
yeah,
up.
why don't we create the big oil slick right here where I am, and then Ron, can I when I yell to call them, can I hide behind a tree and get some cover?
There's trees around. I mean, use
Yeah.
the trees that are here.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be hiding behind this tree, like with to get some cover. So in case they start lobbing rocks, they'll be like, "Oh, you can't hit me! Come on, let's get out of here!"
Well, it's
Get
about a
me."
+2 cover because of the, it's a palm tree. It's a thin,
Yeah.
fibrous palm tree, so it's not the best.
How much oil how many oil flasks did I use?
Well, I'm saying, remember he got the big stuff from the giant, so I would say
I had 10 flasks of oil on Zongo. Yeah.
Oh, you just
make a
found those?
huge-
Oh,
Yeah,
can I
got 10
have?
flasks of oil. Yeah,
Can
you
I
can
have
have them all.
those?
Yeah, you can have 10 flasks of oil.
Oh snap! I had so much oil. Oh man, this is gonna be great.
I'm saying you wouldn't have to use this, but this thing I put down is like that 10 flasks of oil. But if you want to,
Oh.
Okay, cool.
you can
That's
shrink
right.
it. You can make it smaller, whatever you want to do. Or,
Mhm.
I mean, you don't need to use it. I'm just putting it there to give you an example.
I love it.
Of what
This is
oil
great.
flasks.
I'll be hiding behind this tree right there, and then I will call them. Okay, so guys, hide.
Wait, but they're not gonna be walking through this if we put it here,
Yeah, because right here is
right?
that.
Well, yeah, because they're either gonna be walking this way or they're gonna be walking this way.
Put it here is what I would say.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks good.
All right, hide so I can call them.
And they do seem to be sort of skulking around in their little campsite. They don't seem to be very.
Sam, I left a little path for you to walk through right there.
Does any do
I was
either
gonna go
do
south. I was
any
gonna
of
go
them
this
look
way.
important? Like, is any of them dressed
I'll
differently?
put my
from the
snare
other?
down.
Well, it's hard because you see what you see, but it's hard because of the winteriness in there. The storm can.
I'm gonna
sort of-
take.
Is one of them
Griffin.
female?
Well, again, it's kind of hard to discern.
Griffin, I'm gonna take him this way.
And you can roll your
Down
roll
this
your
way.
high perception.
If the skinny, lanky one's a woman,
I'm taking him away from you.
24.
Okay.
All right.
This one's the woman.
Okay, so I'm going
Try to leave her alive, I guess.
If he's going south, should we put the oil to the south,
Well, no, because
or
the
are
rest
we
of them-
luring the rest of them to the
the
north?
rest of
We're
them,
luring
you
the
can-
rest
you can-
of them
You can
to the
attack
oil.
and lure them to the oil.
Okay, so who's gonna lure the rest of them then?
So I'm gonna lure the ones that I've charmed down south, away from you guys, and you can start attacking the other ones that I have not charmed, so they go to attack you for the
yeah,
oil.
that makes sense. I get
Right?
it.
Right, I'm just curious who's gonna try to get the rest of them. I don't understand why they wouldn't all just follow Scar.
Because we're gonna get the rest of their attention.
Because we're
Okay, so
shooting
who's
the
gonna do that?
uncharmed ones.
Yeah, because I'm
Us.
not gonna shoot them. I'm gonna be like, oh
Us.
guys,
Everyone but Scar.
fun over here. I'm not gonna do anything
Okay,
aggressive towards them. So
all right.
Yeah,
Whereas
but the
if you
ones
guys do
that,
something-
that aren't charmed, we're gonna start attacking and
Yeah,
screaming
exactly.
at and stuff.
all right, so I'm gonna
get a little closer.
All right.
I'm gonna
So-
cast what?
So like my wife, I haven't been listening. So
That's fine.
what
So
do you guys do?
I'm gonna
Are you saying your wife doesn't listen, or you don't listen to your
I
wife?
just can't follow. After a while, I'm like, I just zone out.
So
All right, so
I'm
do you-
gonna cast mirror image and start my blade song. So if you can get me my 3 doubles, buddy. Cold resistance. And I have cold resistance, baby. And then I'm gonna start taunting them. The real me is gonna be behind that tree with cover. And I'm gonna be taunting them. I'm gonna go, you guys are so dumb. You couldn't find your way out of a plastic paper bag. Your mom's so fat that. Bad jokes. Okay.
Excuse me, are you trying to lure us out? What is
Yes, I have-
plastic? You said plastic, not paper. What is that?
I have a present for you.
Wait, first, everybody else roll your stealth. You're hiding. Everyone? 18, okay.
Do we get advantage because we're like far out in the woods?
Yeah.
In the woods?
Sure.
In the
That doesn't help
woods?
me. I still get an 11.
I only got 13.
Maybe they get
Jinx,
disadvantage
you
in the
get an
perception
advantage
rolls.
to your roll.
17.
How is Stephen Strong the stealthiest?
Jinx, roll again for your stealth. get
You know,
advantage.
Who's giving guidance? Is
As the leader of the party, I'm showing everybody how to be stealthy.
Is Jinx also giving guidance to everybody?
Well, he
No,
can't give it
he's
to
not.
everybody. Only one person at a time.
I thought I could bless everybody though, and I blessed
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay,
Oh, did you
isn't it
bless
3
everybody?
people?
Oh, I'll take that bless.
Did you bless everybody?
Yeah, you said scroll up. You said do your stuff now.
Yeah.
Oh, that puts me up to 16.
You can't use bless on
Yeah, it's
ability
attacks and
checks.
saves.
Oh, bummer.
Oh dang,
Wait,
I'm sorry.
what level did you cast it at?
Bless?
First level?
So you can only do 3 people.
Oh. Well, I choose. Yes.
I choose.
Mr. Strong, Scar, and Cornelius.
Thank you. I need it for them sniper shots.
Yeah, the heavy hitters. I figured. No offense, man.
I am blessed.
All right.
I am blessed. With a
So I'm
holy
sorry. I need to roll.
But not
I'm
with a
good.
good singing voice.
No, I know exactly.
Roll
Thank you.
your performance.
So yeah, so I'm gonna
Scar?
start singing at them. Yeah, I'm gonna start singing at them like that and be like, "Well, I bet you guys wish you were home. Do you miss your mommies?" 21.
Okay, yeah.
I got-
You see the wolves start coming, and 21, right? Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna tell you what I rolled. I rolled a
One?
nat 1. So.
Oh, good. Haha.
What I was gonna do, I'm not gonna do. So,
Come on.
yeah. A
I
couple
just
of.
got back.
It seems like some of them are just laying around. They're just laying
Mhm.
there, and a couple of them obviously
Yeah.
are alerted, and they get up and come over, and are like,
Cool.
what is that? And then the couple of the wolves. So, yeah.
I'm like, yeah. Oh, you're coming over here.
What is
Just
that?
like,
Hey!
yeah. This is just what your mama did when I was up north. You know. That was dumb. I don't.
And you hear
Scar.
you hear one of them says to the wolf, is that the Simba? And the wolf replies, no, it's not the Simba. And Renara, you obviously can translate it. Roll your translation history.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my translation?
Yeah. You maybe, like, it's like you could hear it, you don't hear it correctly. Just roll.
Okay.
History.
You're pretty far away, probably. That's why.
Yeah.
With my 1.
I'm closer.
All right. You didn't hear exact. Oh, do you know Giant?
Oh no.
Yeah,
Not
you heard. I mean,
anymore.
yeah, you didn't hear it, Abigail. Obviously, did you roll a nat 1 or?
No, I rolled a 2,
two.
but then then I have a 9 in intelligence.
All right. So yeah, you didn't hear exactly what they said.
That's why I suck at Arcana.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they come close and they're like stomping towards you.
Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna come out from behind the tree and just walk towards them and be like, "Hey guys, you're so dumb that you have no idea. Hey, you want this cool little bauble?" And I bring out my awesome ancient Cholton ring, amulet or whatever it is, and I cast Insight Greed on them, which is the best spell in the world. I'm so excited I got it. Thanks guys for letting me do it because I'm so excited about spells. Okay, so I presented my object, which is worth at least 50 gold pieces, and I go, "Look how cool this is. Your mama gave this to me. You want it?"
Okay, so I just gotta roll
Wisdom saving throws.
within 5 feet of you.
No, 30 feet of me. Oh, sorry, the range is wrong on this thing. It's 30 feet.
I'm looking at the thing. Okay, it says 5 feet.
I put the spell in myself, and I forgot to put the range in, so it's 30 feet on the real spell. You can look it up online.
Oh, wait, where's the spell from then?
I put it. I added it manually to Roll20 because Roll20 doesn't really have many spells on their automatic spell.
I know.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What's it from though? Is it from Tasha's or something?
Yeah, it's from,
Acquisitions Incorporated.
it's from Acquisitions.
The heck are you getting all these spells from all these other wacko places?
Yeah, is the range 30 feet?
Oh,
Yeah,
this one's
30
from this one's from Kickstarter from 2018.
No.
Oh, that's
It's,
an official book.
It's an official book. I only read official books.
I mean, that's where all the lawyers and stuff are. That's the book with like the plaintiff background and things like that.
This one I got off DM's Guild. It's official because it's on DM's Guild.
Found this one on YouTube. It's named by a 14-year-old boy called Hacker Lord 99. Totally legit. It's very balanced.
Okay. So yeah,
playing the gunslinger.
All right.
Every creature that
Hey, take it up with Matthew Mercer.
All right. So they got to save, right?
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
I don't know if the wolves. Yeah, maybe they don't really care about greed.
Well, yeah, but it says creatures. That's the spell. It's it's a magic.
It's magic. Okay.
He was trying so hard.
So you say. Alrighty. Let's get this. Sheets going here. Wisdom save.
Wisdom save DC 16, baby.
Alright, let's do the wolves first, who want to leap on you or freeze you or whatever they want to do. First one. Hey! You're dead.
What? We don't see the rolls. What do you get?
Oh, you don't. Oh, really?
No, maybe it's on the GM layer.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, no, you have to go to the character sheet and hit the little gear button and say, "Don't whisper rolls," or
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's messed me up. But I never changed it, so let me see. Where is it at?
It's the automatic default in Roll20 is that it only rolls to the GM.
Everything I've ever rolled, you guys have seen before, right?
Yeah.
I've never.
Most of the stuff, yeah.
I every time. Let me see. I don't see it anywhere.
If you open up the character sheet from the token,
The character sheets.
yeah. What are you rolling off of?
I'm just rolling manually.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know what's happening then.
Yeah, it just says 2 GM, but I've never changed anything. Oh, here.
That's weird.
Let's
Oh.
see here. What? Yeah, I just want you guys to see my dang rolls.
I know. You see this roll?
Help me out, Abigail. You don't know roll 20.
No.
I barely know it.
Yeah, I don't know why if you're rolling off of you're just rolling off a regular dice roller.
Yeah, just the dice.
Try going to advanced dice roller and wait, exploding
Oh,
dice.
wait a minute. Oh, I know what happened. Okay.
What happened?
In the dice roller, there's you click on the GM. There's a little GM button there.
Oh, there is. Oh, there's a little GM button. That's right. Here, I'll roll just to you. Now, Ron,
Now
only
you
you
see
can
it.
see this. Yeah. Now we see it. Okay, cool.
Wait,
So-
you rolled an 18 to
No,
GM.
no, Yeah, I was just playing with it. I was just rolling. No one else can see that except
Oh,
for
I
you.
see the GM thing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's funny. Okay. You know what? Okay, that's one save. Let me do the second guy.
Second guy.
Failed. Okay.
Failed.
Now let me do the giants. First guy. Wisdom.
Failed.
That's a fail.
Wisdom.
Second one. Fail. Okay.
Yes. So one of the wolves is not
Okay.
charmed, right?
Yeah. So let's roll initiative now. We're all in combat, and now if the
Okay.
wolf beats you, he's gonna attack. If you beat him, you can do what you want.
That's fine. I love it.
I know that's
fine. I know. No, yeah, it's the best. How's that, Ron? It's the best. You're the best.
He needs a mug, world's best DM.
14.
All right. I gotta restart all this, right? Or do you guys see your stuff here?
Yeah, you gotta reset it.
I see me up there.
Wait, what did you roll? 14. Okay, so it's that
Yeah.
one. And Jinx rolled. Okay, you're not in here.
I'll be right
Renard,
back.
did you roll?
See, found. I did. It was 16.
And you're an 18?
It's right
or
up there, right before Sam. It was
Okay,
16.
you're in there.
No, I'm not in there, but I rolled.
Oh, it doesn't show you in the turn order?
Nope.
I mean, I see you in there, but
It's
doesn't-
the old ones.
yeah, it's like it doesn't refresh it,
Yeah.
but yet you're still in there. All right, let me add you guys in.
In Foundry, you can toggle if you're in combat or out, and you can just place yourself in or out of combat by clicking your token.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. All right, let me roll. So your initiative, Scar's 14.
Mm-hmm.
Here goes the wolf. Ah.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, this in that one I rolled.
So I yell out to everybody, I'll draw them away like we discussed. You
Oh,
kill
thanks.
them. You kill them all. You kill the ones that don't follow me.
Oh my gosh! I rolled a 1.
Oh,
the
my
Giants.
gosh. The Giants are not doing too good.
Don't say that. You'll change it.
Yeah, sorry.
All of a sudden,
All right.
they'll be getting divine inspiration.
What did Jinx roll?
11.
11. Put yourself in there.
I got it.
You just gotta. Yeah, there you go.
Alrighty. Corn.
How many of those giants failed to save against Sam's?
All of them failed.
They all failed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ping off one of the ones around you right now, Sam.
You're gonna what?
That's all. I'm gonna take out one of the ones around you, if that's all right.
You know what? That's fine. No, the spell ends if you do anything harmful to it. So I've just yelled out, like, kill the ones who don't follow me! Maybe you should hold your action. You can do what you want.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot one of them just because they're in range. Why not? You know?
Okay, you're ruining the plan, but
I mean, is it really though? It's just one giant.
it's sort of ruining the plan because there's all these other giants over here, but that's okay.
Yeah, I can't reach those ones though.
Well, you can hold your action.
Would I get my 2 full attacks though?
No.
You get one attack.
Nah.
Okay, you know what? Cornelius, roll your perception.
Yeah.
Or insight. Either one.
Let's go perception. 11.
Never mind.
Ah,
What do you do, Cornelius?
I don't make Sam mad. I guess I'll just hold my action.
All right. Rhaenyra? Rhaenyra?
No, we can hear you, Abigail.
What?
Oh, now we can hear you.
I wasn't muted.
That was weird.
I don't know. I'll just ready a dart when one of them. Wait, you're luring them away from us, right, Scar?
Yeah.
Oh, this is all
Whoever-
useless.
Whoever's not charmed will not be following me, so that's,
So whenever the wolf who's not charmed moves within the range of my dart, I would like to throw it at him, and I would like to have that action ready. And then I'll move right up here next to Steven.
Scar.
All right, I am blade singing, so I have 40 feet of movement. I am going to use a dash action to move 100 feet. And-
Typical terrain.
Okay, so I'll move 50 feet. This way. And I'll be like, come on, guys, let's go. I mean, yeah.
All right, that's what you see.
Where are the giants in the turn order?
They rolled a 1.
Yeah, I don't see them in the turn order though.
Oh, well, I see.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Jinx. Can't hear you.
Sorry about that. That wolf didn't follow.
Nope.
All right. Well, then I guess if I attack it, that's not going to break the spell or anything, right?
Wolf isn't enchanted. It passed.
Cool. Well, I'm going to take out my new present from Scar, this fancy little staff he got, and yeah. Do I use a weapon to cast spiritual weapon, or do I imagine the weapon?
Say that again.
The spiritual weapon.
For a spiritual weapon, just curious, do you use a weapon to cast it, or do you imagine a
No,
weapon
it's like you
like
almost you summon it into being, and it just sort of floats around. And as soon as you summon in, it attacks as you summon it in. But in every turn, it's a bonus action to repeat the attack. You can move it around too.
Okay,
It's a
cool.
great spell, man.
Well, I'm going to try to summon the spiritual weapon for the first time. Why does it keep making me click and drag?
That's only the only weapon I have. So.
Damn it, blasphemous.
Yeah.
The flaming blade
Instead of a weapon,
Yes.
smoke came out.
Wait, so it's out, but you just missed with it, right? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
And you summoned it over here, right?
Yep. I summoned it over there near the wolf, but it missed him.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. That's it.
All right. Let me see if that weapon distracts it or it charges after the scar. No, charge. It sort of, sneaks up and it's not going to do its winter blast because all the other guys are around it. So it just sneaks up and tries to bite one of the scars. All right. So go ahead and roll. I can't hear you.
Yeah, let me roll a d20 and see if I get it above a 6. Then it attacks my duplicate. Oh, it attacks me.
That one. Missed.
D.
Okay, Steven.
Yes, Steven is going to come forward. And he's going to go, all right, we're going to grab the other ones then, right? You got that, right, Scar?
Yeah. That's the plan. I mean, if you want to attack that wolf and get that wolf out of the way.
I'll try
Yes,
to...
you guys with your reacts can do the wolf if you want.
Oh, yeah. Robbie, you can shoot the wolf.
This one.
Can I?
Yes.
Is that it? Armor class 13.
What wolf?
Yeah, I rolled 13 or 14.
This wolf right here.
Yes.
Chased after
okay.
it is nipping at Scar's heels.
So I hit it for 6 damage.
Any poison or anything? No, that's your spear.
No, not on the dart. I very consistently get 6s and 7s with these darts.
Yeah.
Steven hits for 10 piercing damage.
Spear?
Oh, and he's going to use his bonus action to summon it back and throw it again. Ooh,
So cool.
What was his armor class?
13.
I got a
13.
17.
Cornelius misses with a 13 armor.
And I'll do another 8 piercing. So that's 18 total. 10 on the first attack, 8 on the second.
No, just give me the separate numbers. So
10
and 8.
and 8.
Okay. All right. So you hear this?
What do we hear? A musket?
Nice.
Cool.
And- Oh my gosh. Maybe this guy stands up and looks around, is not really sure, and kind of goes back down. Sits back in the snow.
And Ron, I forgot to tell you, at the end of the wolf's turn, it can roll a wisdom saving throw to see if it can save again. And at the end of the giant's turn, and at the end of the giant's turn, they can roll a wisdom saving throw again.
Okay, well, I rolled a 1 for them, so they don't get to do it
Okay.
for their initiative. Okay, so everyone done? Yeah, Cornelius got his shot. Steven got his 2 spears. Okay, Frost Giants, I rolled a 1, so I'm skipping them. Cornelius?
Back to my turn.
Yep.
Let's see. Who's still?
have this wolf here, yeah.
The wolf's the only one out of the hypnotism, right?
Yeah, this one.
Okay,
I moved him out just so you can see him, but he's really next to his
Yeah.
car there.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at him again. Just a non-grit sharpshooter. Oh, I'm doing really badly. Another shot. I'm doing horrible. Good
Use
luck
those
out
up now,
there.
buddy. Use those up now.
Good luck out there, Scar.
All right, Runara.
I blessed you.
Oh yeah, you get a plus.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
blessed,
my
right?
god,
Hold
none
on
of
a
us have
sec.
used Blitz. That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah, what a bunch of losers.
I didn't miss anything yet, but
So miss on
I
the first
still
one.
miss on that one.
All
And
right,
the second one's a
on the
hit.
second one.
15 piercing. I should roll for the other one that I shot. No, that was really low. No, so just the one. Just the one hits for 15 piercing.
Runara?
Yeah.
Runara?
He's still gonna lure them away even though they're right next to him, or is the plan
Yeah.
to get these guys?
No, that's the plan. The plan. They're following me.
Okay, they're very close, but okay.
Yeah. Is when they get 5 feet away from me, all they can do is stand there and like stare greedily at the amulet in my hand.
Okay. I guess Runira is going to not be throwing darts because that will not reach, but be trying to attract the attention of these frost giants, and she will also throw a dart at this wolf over here again.
Yeah.
If it the one that's not enchanted, it's still
Right.
alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
yeah.
Eight.
22 for 8 damage. Oh, and I can attack twice now because I'm 5th level.
Woohoo! I
Yeah,
still
I'm
have
5th level.
first level on your thing.
No, I'm 5th level. I get 2 attacks, 19 for 10 damage, and
It's right here. I have not been looking at my notes. 10 damage?
yeah, and that's that'll be it.
Okay, Scar?
I am gonna run 50 feet down here. Come on, guys! Come and get me! Woo! Hey, I think I found your mama over here.
Alright. Jinx!
Gonna attempt to cast Guiding Bolt on that unenchanted wolf.
Nice, dog.
Jeez, why do I have to keep clicking and dragging the screen?
Yeah, if you want to turn that off, you go up to the gear on the upper right of your chat window, and you
Yeah.
It'll
You
automatic.
unclick.
You can do automatically or manually.
you unclick enable 3D dice and automatically roll 3D dice, or you can click automatically roll 3D dice so you don't have to drag them. If you like the 3D dice,
There.
I love
click
that.
automatically
Yeah.
roll them.
I love dragging it, which I can't. Oh, I wasted a 20.
Oh Lord, Ron.
You know, let me save that for Steve.
No. These aren't luck points.
Oh, did
Yeah.
12? Did 12 hit?
No, need a 13.
You're blessed.
Okay.
Remember, you're blessed.
No, he didn't bless
Oh
himself.
yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't bless myself because
Oh
yeah,
God.
I knew it wouldn't hit. All right, so I'll use my bonus action to see if my spiritual weapon can do something to it. Oh, do I have to move it?
You can move
I have
it.
to move it first.
You can move it.
You
You
can
can use
move
your
it
bonus action to move it and then hit.
20 feet.
You can only move it 20 feet though.
That doesn't count for my double.
Oh
Is
wait.
this a snow?
Oh wait a minute. Let me. I forgot. Wait. He can only move 25 feet. How many feet did you move? 50 feet?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I messed that up. Well, he's a wolf, so I guess it's not difficult terrain for him. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Anyway.
So I can still
I don't
attack
think your
him?
weapon will get there in time, right? You can only move 20 feet? Or how many feet can you move?
Oh yeah, that was my question. Does my weapons so?
No, your
Okay,
weapon's speed is unaffected by yours.
Yeah, I figured. All right, so yeah,
It's
I'm done.
floating.
It's going towards him, but I'm done.
Have we managed
We
to
need to
catch
control.
these guys' attentions yet?
No. Like, that's the hilarious thing. Okay, I rolled a 2 for their last perception.
Well, if we're not catching their attention, should we just go after the ones that are out right now? Because it is split up.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right. It is my turn with this guy, so... Okay, yeah, he chases after them. He does the same thing. Scar? what's
Okay.
your-
he hits one of my doubles, and you have to attack it. It's a DC 13, I think. Let me
Missed.
check the spell.
Missed. I rolled a 5.
Okay. So, double like dodges out of the way.
Steven.
Okay, what are we doing?
There's,
That wolf is quickly getting out of my range.
there's one wolf not charmed face chasing after me, and there's all these giants in the fog.
Hmm. Can't really make a loud sound. We don't still have that horn, do we? That'd be cool.
We can't blow it. It's too big. We'd have to have Rob shoot through it.
How far away are they? They're pretty far, aren't they? Are we trying to get their attention?
Yeah, that was the plan. But since these guys are already out and they're not seeing us at all, apparently, we might just want to go after these guys.
Should have let me shoot that first guy.
The
Yeah.
wolf is still alive, though, guy. I mean,
No, that would have ended the spell.
if we
No,
like,
just
do-
on that one guy, right?
It just
No.
ended on the one guy,
No.
yeah. But like,
Yeah, just on one.
yeah. I mean, if you keep doing these rounds like fast, like you go boom, 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 I can just like run away and drag them all the way down and off the map. You know,
Okay.
whatever, like, but whatever you guys want to do.
I guess we'll stick with the plan. I guess for now, right? Just get these guys' attention.
130 damn feet.
You can also run in and shoot them.
How long does it take for cold to take the cold to start affecting us in there?
I don't know, but I'm about to find out. So,
I thought you've been there before.
yeah, but that was a
They were
lot
short.
more casual. I mean,
So it was a
yeah,
few
if
minutes
I
then.
remember
Okay.
correctly, it was like a wall. Once you walk past through that wall, it's hard to see, and it's So Steven's gonna dash in there and just yell in primordial as loud as he can.
Roll your performance.
Want to sell it? Sound like a fire demon coming to kill the evil frost giants. I got a 12.
Not epic. Okay. Just add this.
Yeah, it's weird that you in the zone.
That's what Steve hears. All right, the Giants' turn finally. You rolled a 12 for your primordial.
Yeah.
Okay. They finally stand and realize and start elbowing each other and realize something is amiss. And they see. They start. They pick up their rocks, and she's pointing, and like pointing at Steven here. And then she's pointing down there, and
You can see me?
Yeah. Well, aren't you trying to be seen?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that wasn't a stealth roll, right? That was a yelling roll.
Yeah, yeah. No, I wasn't sure if I could see them. So remember last time we were in here, it was hard for us to see.
Yeah, it's hard for you to see. Sure. It's not hard for a frost giant to see in a wintry, blah, 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 blah. All right.
A what now?
They step forward, and this two of them throw. Let me roll their perception though. You.
Is this like a foggy area?
It's
hard to
foggy.
see?
It's a winter. It's snowy. So it's not foggy as much as like mist, like a cool, cold mist.
Okay.
They see you, but it's hard, so they're still like kind of pointing. So they're throwing rocks at you, Steven, but at disadvantage.
Might still hit.
Yeah, they have good range.
Yeah, they're in range, but yeah, they still have a little bit of a tough time seeing. I mean, roll right there. Okay, that's a miss. First throw, second throw. Ah! That's a miss.
Almost a crit.
And then they start going that way.
All right.
Goodbye, wizard.
Come on, little
It's
buddy.
not nice knowing you.
That wasn't nice knowing me.
Ah!
I'll miss you, dude.
Ah, dear Simba! She yells out. Renara, maybe you can discern it now. What she says.
Still history, not perception, right?
Yeah, history. Yeah.
8.
Yeah, you're not sure what she said in the storm. But it sounds like she is asking a angry question.
Oh.
Okay, Cornelius.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little closer. Difficult terrain, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, so right to there.
Oh, ow, ow, Thorn. Oh, ow, it's all itchy and rashy.
I might as well just dash because I can't shoot anyway. So I'll just do another 15 to there. So I'm behind the street, and that's it.
Okay, Renara.
I'll go. Where does the fog start? About here?
Winter mist.
Literally missed.
Yeah, it's kind of foggy.
I've lost my connections. That. Instead of that, I'll move here and then toss a dart at that wolf again. Or rather, 2 darts, because I have multi-attack.
How many darts you got?
20. 16 to hit, 7 damage.
definitely. It stings. It bites.
17.
That thing. Did a famous movie quote there. All right.
17 to hit for 7 damage for that second one.
Yeah, it's definitely feeling noticeable. Scar.
All right, I'm gonna keep on running south. Hey, Ron, do you think you could? I mean, I'm not gonna get off the map this turn, but you can extend the map, the grid, at the bottom.
No, I can't do that. Not with World's Way.
Yeah, you can. I can tell you how to do it.
Oh, well. Yeah, I know you're saying.
You know what I mean? You can extend like the
Yeah, I can extend that. Okay. Actually,
Sounds
I'm
very
gonna-
enthusiastic.
Yeah.
I'm going
Oh,
to.
Those giants should have gotten a save, by the way, a wisdom save at the end of their turn.
I don't know what this is going to do.
That's not what happened. Oh yeah, there we go.
There's some white
Yeah.
space now.
So that's extended it down. That's great. So I can move in here. Woo woo!
Okay. Oh, I forgot to have them saved, darn it.
Yeah, you can make them safe.
That's my fault, so I'll just do them all on your turn. All right,
That's
so
fine.
The wolf.
Do 'em, baby. Oh
First
wait,
giant.
yeah, actually, and I forgot. I should have that wolf. There was a actually angry wolf next to me. So actually, I'm sorry. That did not save. Yeah. So actually, what I wanted to do was I wanted to cast a spell and then go. I wanted to cast this spell at the wolf. Tasha's manga at the wolf. The angry, the non-charmed wolf.
Oh, okay.
And then
Wait, you dash
Invincible
though.
wolf.
I know, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to cast a spell and then not dash.
So go back a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. So that wolf, the non-charmed wolf has to make a
Save.
16 intelligence save.
Okay, well, he
Yeah.
fell, so
So it takes 16 damage and it loses its reaction.
he's dead. Ah, he plops.
Ow!
Dies.
All right.
Alright, we do the giants now. Our saves. Fail.
Yes.
Fail.
Yes.
Fail.
Wow. Guys, this is working out well.
Alright.
As long as you don't
Jinx.
die.
I'll be fine.
Jinx.
Famous
Should
last
I
word.
continue to help you guys over here? Or should I go down towards Scar?
Stick with the plan, my man.
Alright.
Yeah.
For
Let
once,
Scar
the
die
plan-
with honor.
For once, the plan is working. This is great.
So continue to attack the people in the dome now since that wolf's dead?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How are you? Attack? Oh, you attacking? Yeah.
You got double range.
That's right. Your spells are double range now.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if
Did
there's
you get
anything
sharpshooter
that
or
would
A little overpowered. I'm gonna have to shrink down the world.
Robbie was not listening earlier. He got a special magic item.
is that what the staff was?
Alright.
No, it's a
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a staff blade.
Oh, sick.
I got 120 with guiding bolt, so I'm gonna try it from here.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
So Cornelius, you're not the only one going like this.
Yeah.
Heck was that?
It was what?
That 46 for guiding bolt? Why?
Did
I mean, that's
8d6?
Radiant damage?
It's 46,
46. Yeah.
but you just rolled really
Radiant
low.
damage?
Yeah.
So what is that? I'm sorry.
Oh, it shows double.
Can you
Wait.
explain radiant damage to me?
Radiant damage is
Like
like
light.
Is like
Holy
sunlight,
Ah,
and it's like
oh, I see.
it's like a flash of brilliant like holy.
But he only did
light.
8 points of damage?
Yeah, he rolled really badly. 1, 1.
Oh, this one right here?
4. Yeah.
But it's like the advantage to the next person to hit it?
Yeah, so a guiding bolt, and also sheaths the target in like radiant light, so that the next person who hits it has advantage on hitting it.
Which one was hit?
The wolf.
This one.
That wolf in the front.
Yeah.
Just a heads up. I probably got one turn left.
Okay, sounds good. The other good thing about radiant damage, by the way, Marquise, is that if you're fighting like undead creatures or creatures that can regenerate not undead, creatures who can regenerate hit points, if you use radiant damage, they can't regenerate hit points for the next turn.
Oh, awesome.
All right.
Like vampires and stuff.
All right. These guys here.
Come on, everybody.
Hey, he's like, "Hey, come back! What are you doing? Come
We're
back!
having a party!
Come back!" And, oh, I'm sorry. It's not his turn. Okay.
We're having a party over
Steven.
here.
Steven.
It's the coolest.
He is going to. I shouldn't do that. Sure. Let's do that. So on, I guess this guy, he's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah, I thought we weren't going to kill the female because that was the master.
Just trying to get their attention. I don't think a Scorching Ray is gonna kill it, right? I'm hoping it.
All of a sudden, she's very wounded.
Yeah. Okay, so first Ray is going to be a
15 armor class.
plus 6. That's a dirty 20. We're going to do 7 fire damage. My second Ray. So it's also a dirty 20, and that will do 7 fire damage. Ooh, very strange. And third Ray is going to be a nat 1.
Oh, good. Great. Amazing. Who brought the fire guy?
So that's pretty cool. And then he's going to be like, "Hi, you dummies! You guys are dumb." He's gonna move out of the coldness because he doesn't like it.
That was the greatest taunt ever. Hi, you dummies.
Roll your performance.
That works.
Wrong language.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
you
What?
you don't know Giant.
No. I got a 16.
Still not impressed. All right, their
Well,
turn.
they're not impressed with that. I don't know what they're gonna be impressed
Right,
by.
so she directs these two to go over there, and they lumber forth, and she comes too. But they throw the rocks at you, but this time they can see you. First rock, Steven. 19!
Plus.
Plus 9, so 28.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Would those be at disadvantage, Ron?
No. Oh.
What?
For
Oh,
range?
yes, sorry. Yep, sorry. They are.
Why are they disadvantaged?
60 feet is their range.
Oh, right.
Roll it again.
Trying to look out for my son.
Hey, that's a miss.
Looking out for my boy.
Alright, the second one.
boy.
18?
My armor class is 19 with my shield up. Not my magical shield, but my physical shield.
She goes further. She's coming forth with her battle axe. Ah!
I think we're gonna have to kill the leader.
Is coming
Oh,
forth
yeah.
like, hey! Come on.
We're having a party.
And she says it again. Octobot Simba! Alright, Runar, you want to try to discern that?
What is she saying?
12.
Something about Simba. I believe Simba. Remember them
Yeah,
from?
You can kind of hear it now. She
Yep.
says, she's like, where is the blood of Simba?
What is this such storm giant thunder? I can't even take it. Oh my god.
He's in the wrong campaign. He's in the other campaign.
He's in the other campaign.
You're supposed to show up then.
Yeah, you got distracted and rode the wrong
Yeah.
way, guys.
Jinx, real quick, roll your history again. Nat 20,
Oh.
finally. Alright, we're gonna end the night with this. Jinx, you're like, oh, Artist Simber. Yes, he comes to Pierce the Ball. He's been around. I know him.
Oh, we have still have time, Ron. Can I go? Can I shoot?
And he
I love that he has a gun.
I bought this just for this game.
hold on a minute, I'm revealing
Sorry.
something here. for crying
I'm
out loud.
sorry.
So Jinx, you're like, yeah, oh, they're calling for Artist Simba. Yes, he's been around looking for something. And he carries something. Whoa, Abigail, you're...
What?
Abigail just freaked out.
What happened?
Took off.
Maybe she's getting burglarized.
You're right.
I did not see a mouse. I swear I did not see a mouse.
Oh my
There's
god.
a mouse.
Maybe.
Mice are so cute though, and very friendly.
My goodness. All right, we're
I
gonna
have
end
a
it here
cat
though.
for a
But,
reason.
It's not even 9 yet. I have time for my turn.
3 minutes. Yeah.
You end at the top of the round, always.
I was trying to give this reveal here. Yeah, this is the top of the round. I kind of ended here.
Timber!
So Artist Simber is someone, and he also, and since you rolled a nat 20, you recall that he has this amazing ring that always seemed to be frosty, very frosty and like covered in ice.
I want it.
But he's a friend to the Iroquois, and he's like a ranger.
And then
he rolled a nat 20, and he seems to be looking for his lost love, and that's who he's been. And your priest leader has been trying to help him. But doesn't
cool.
know much about
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, you guys hear a big thunderclap, and Amanta comes flying in from the sky.
Ron, can I go? It's so much talking. There's nothing happening. Let me do one good turn.
Fine,
So at least
hurry
something happens. Yes, finally. Okay. I'm going to shoot
This
her.
better
It's a
be
good
amazing.
shot. Sharpshooter. I'm aiming at the big boss lady. Something's happening. Double ones. It's okay. We got lots more.
Wait.
I'm shooting again.
Wait.
What?
Oh, that's a advantage roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't have the net 1? Or...
No.
next,
Shoot.
Next stupid roll?
Yeah.
Ah!
Double 20. God, you gotta give me something good for that. I'm eagle eyes on it. You gotta give me something good. What do I get, Ron? Her head blows
Okay.
up.
No, the first shot distracts her and she turns just a
What
little
was
bit,
that?
and then the second shot just goes through both ears.
I'll give you quad damage. 4 hit die.
Yes.
But double bonuses and all. 4 hit die.
Oh, double bonuses. Yeah.
He's rolling twice.
4 hit die.
43
3.
plus.
Dang. So 48 total?
Yes.
Amazing!
Alright, that definitely
What a-
shakes her up.
Then I used my second, not second wind. What's it called?
Action
Griffin?
surge.
Action surge.
You know, Marquise is trying to go to bed.
This is
Oh
what he
my
gets
God.
for not showing up last week.
Wow.
1d6. 22 piercing.
Alright, hurry up. One more shot.
Come on, not 20.
That's a miss. Okay.
Okay.
Use your inspiration.
I don't think I have one. I don't have
All
one.
right. That's it for tonight.
Ron, give him an inspiration.
No.
She's
Look
getting
at the
double
gun, that's so
That-
cool.
It's not even. It needs to be a musket. You need to go out and buy yourself a dang musket toy.
I don't sell musket toys for
Those
children.
are awesome. I had one when I was a
He
kid.
said they
All
don't
right.
sell musket
I
toys
loved
anymore.
It was like
What is it, the 1920s?
it was the 80s, man. We had muskets. Or 70s.
Oh, look at the little children.
All right.
Hello, child.
She's like, I want to play with the gun.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Good night,
See y'all
everybody.
next week.
Bye.
Child.